Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Monday. We're so glad you're with us. This is a really important week. It's actually a really important day of the week because obviously every Monday we celebrate markdowns and we bring you the very best way to kick off the week, at least I think it is, with some shopping but on sale. And that means that brand new or discounts, everything is going to be marked down for you. So we have an incredible Monday night, 3 hours live from Los Angeles. And how about a big tanzanite blowout? This is where I may not have 10 or I may not have 15 or 20, but I do have 3 very important stones. It's our 7-carat plus trio. It is so good. And if you don't have a blue wing block D yet, it is time. We're getting into the last final quantities of blue wing. We're on the home stretch here of our blue wing block Ds. So there's a very important wheel to celebrate with you today. And it's actually going to be 3 different varieties. We've got a round and a cushion, and we also have an emerald cut in the bridge. And they're very important mountings. These stones deserve that. So we're going to bring you an incredible blowout price. It's some of your last opportunities to get the 7-carat sizes. And that is coming up in a little bit. Plus we have, speaking of trios, we've got a trio of designer diamond rings as well. It is the very best of this designer that we love. Of course, it's not actually our own designs. This is something that's out there in retail, very, very high-end retail, I might add, where you see the combinations of the baguettes and the rounds together and wait until you see the value we put together. These are usually pieces that are $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 for rings. Tonight, we're going to bring you a value that is second to none, and we've got 3 options to choose from. They give you what we call the illusion style. It gives you the look of really, really big diamonds, but without the expense of really big diamonds, yet they're still highest quality. So we've got those on the way for you as well. Not to mention, Tony was saying before the show, he said, you know, that's a word I've not seen us ever use in jewelry. And he's right. We actually have a descriptor here that is actually something that I have not seen in jewelry, and at least fine jewelry. Yes, watches. That's the only time I've ever sold anything like this. We actually have some really cool designer earrings that feature ceramic, and that's gold and ceramic. So we're going to see that paired up together in what actually looks like a status link and a hoop earring. So we've got those on the way, something new for you, something you've never seen before, and they really are that go with everything style. So I think you're going to like those. And then we also have some very important blowouts, whether you're looking for Russian demantoid, fawn diamond, or yellow diamonds. We haven't seen a true fawn in a while. We've got one tonight that is absolutely blow your mind good. It is a huge 1-carat stone. It's the true fawn, where there's a lot of pinky purples. And then we have a big yellow diamond. It's going to be one of our highest end diamond weights overall we have in a ring. And there is also a Russian demantoid. It was just the very tail end of yesterday's show that I brought you a very large demantoid. And again, it went very quickly because it was a great value. Well, we're going to bring something that's a little bit better in price tag just because it's a smaller stone, but still large. So if that makes sense, listen, you know demantoid, any stone in demantoid is large. And so we're going to bring you a 65 pointer in a bridge, which is lovely in that same neon bold color that we love to see out of the best out of Russia. So all that and more, plus your requests are welcome. Please get those in. We'll be happy to help you out with anything you'd like to see tonight. We would love to go back to the vault, bring something out, bring it out to you, and show you exactly what you'd like to find. And so this is the night to celebrate. We got a lot of big discounts and a lot of big markdowns, and feel free to hang out with us, participate in the show, and of course, remember to dial in early on one-of-a-kinds like what we have to start off with, which is our black diamond earrings. So we'll see enamel, or rather ceramic, later, but we've got black diamonds here. So I will tell you the ceramic we have, because you probably know there's white ceramic and black ceramic that's often used in watches. The ceramic we're going to have is black ceramic coming up, but this is very important as well because this is the way you get it in gem material, which is our black diamond, of course, and this is 1110836 to get us started with a one-of-a-kind pair of earrings. That is going to be it. So very special, and these are large black diamonds, 215 total weight there, meaning over 1 carat in each ear. That's how it starts. Then you get this great drop design, and we don't mean drop like a lot of movement to it, but it is a drop style in almost a hoop where it's going to be a lever back fastening. It does have 55 points in white diamonds, so all together now we're talking about 2 carat 70. How about that? 270 in diamonds. We're loving that idea. And of course, the fact that you get this yellow gold. Now, they stay in the yellow gold. So as they are, and you're about to see why, because the value is incredible, but only 1 pair. And I know we get a lot of requests for black diamond earrings, and usually it's a black diamond hoop. And a lot of you are asking always for smaller stones. I will tell you, we will never have black diamonds in tiny sizes like in a hoop like you saw in the turquoise the other day, or like we typically do in our white diamond hoops. And that's because they're very difficult in the smaller sizes to get, and to get the consistency. And you might think, but it's an opaque stone. What's consistency got to do with it? well, actually, there usually are. There can be some issues with the luster, and they can be still a stone that's more difficult to match. So let me show you what these two look like. So I just say, if we can get the big stones down to a small price, you're in luck. And that's exactly what we're going to do here tonight to start off our show. They're 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. But I always say with this design, make sure you wait to see them on, because what you're seeing right now is actually the backing. If you look through the middle of that split design where it looks like the black diamond is tension set, it's actually, you're seeing the gold behind it. That's not something you're going to see when they're on, which I will show you next. But there's one pair. They're in yellow gold, and they're a huge value because, do you remember when they used to be $39.99? Because I do. There haven't been many black diamond earrings here overall all time. So that means that you probably are likely to remember these when or if you've seen them. But this is the look they give you. And talk about a stone that I think, you know, obviously spectator look, black and white. You get both types of diamonds there, and you can see now, do you get what I mean by it's really that beautiful open style you're seeing where it splits and then leads down to that black diamond, which does, it is prong and basket set, so it's super secure. But just for the record, it does look almost like it's tension set within those two rose and white diamonds, doesn't it? So we're so excited to have them for you. There's one pair only, so come on in, and we'll take a great discount for you, because that's what we do on Monday nights on every last thing, whether it's brand new or whether it's a discounted item. Let's take another look at them close up, and we're going to get you a better value than $39.99. And that's with, again, over a carat in each center stone. That is very important. And I think you're going to get a lot of wear out of these. I really do, because obviously it's going to go with everything. So this is not one that you're waiting for that certain outfit or that certain look or that certain occasion either, because it's a really, really easy way to wear a lot of diamond weight overall. And they're not even going to be $1,000. How about we start out that way with a $9.99 diamond hoop earring that's giving you almost 3 carats in diamonds. I can do other rings tonight that have 3 carats in diamonds, but they're more like $10,000. So that's a big value there, under $1,000 to get that look. And that is, for the record, the only pair of black diamond earrings that we have. So that is the way to go. Last in stock, last of its kind, yellow gold only. And there's a reflective quality. So you're probably looking, going, where's the clarity grading? Where's all that? Remember, with black diamonds, they are opaque, so we don't have a clarity grading on them because you don't technically see through them. But what you look for is still, we were mentioning that earlier, is how important it is to get luster. You want a good metallic luster. You want it to be, and you can see actually here with one, a semi in the back of the other. Look at that. There's that mirror finishing. So see how the surface of the stone in the back there is really reflecting the earring in front of it? That's what you look for. That's a really high luster to the stone, so it still gives you this beautiful mirror-like finish. So they still have, in a way, even though they're not giving you sparkle per se, they're giving you a flash, which is really important. So $9.99 gets them to you, and there's only one pair, and that's it. So we'll give them 30 seconds, then we're going to move on. We've got an emerald necklace to show you. I have the most gigantic brooch / pendant that I have ever had. And I don't know how or why or even the material alone would be literally 5-6 times the price I'm going to give it for. So if you love tourmalines, stay with us. If you love diamonds, stay with us. If you love platinum, we're going to put them all together in one magnificent piece, and it's going to be coming up, and it's got a very vintage type of Art Deco vibe. So I'm loving that. And then, of course, oh, our largest pink zircon is here. Largest in the house. We've got a 7 carat 28. It's our largest pink zircon stone of all. That's coming up in a ring. Super big blowout there. We've got men's jewelry tonight. We've got a Mandarin garnet for the guys. We don't see that every day. And one of the most unique specialty, you want to just fall in love with the stone, here it is. This is what I just think is magical. This is one of our very, very best and brightest, and I know that immediately you might think, because of the flash, because of the power of that stone, you might think that's a golden zircon because it's got that very powerful brilliance to it, or you might think it's diamond. We probably know better here, just let's be honest. We know that we don't get a lot of 6 or 7 carat diamonds. I've never had one here, so yeah, that definitely qualifies. But this is one of those that instead of being diamond or instead of being zircon, which it definitely gives it the look, it's 11238889. This is a fascinating stone because that is actually tourmaline. Can you believe that? Tourmaline. A highly included, naturally hazy, cloudy included stone that in this case, right here tonight, is giving you clarity to perfection. You're talking about diamond cut brilliance here, beautiful look, and it's a golden peachy tone. There are goldens, there are pink colors, there are really intense, almost like a really beautiful, almost like a peach pod barasha color that comes through, and it's a blend of all those colors together. So what we're going to do is give you great value on our 6 carat 73. There's a reason it's up 9 minutes in the show. I know it's a museum piece. It's blending colors as often tourmalines will do, because remember, there are thousands of identified colors in tourmaline in the world. So it is the most varied gemstone family color-wise out there. And yet you have a 673 673 with 86 points in diamonds. That would be underneath what we call our bridge mounting, one of many styles that we do, but there's your triple row. Actually, look at that. What is going on? That's the bigger one. That's the really special look there that you get, where there are actually those 3 rows that sometimes actually looks like 4, but that's because they're so beautifully set together. And that's our 673, 86 points in diamonds. It's in the yellow gold. We'll change that for you if you'd like. So that's not a huge issue if you'd rather have that in the white gold. And I think that would give you even a little bit more contrast to the stone. We went with tonal. We went with blending the colors together, but if you want the contrast go white, I would say even it would be intriguing in the rose gold too, because there is some golden tone to that stone. So you can think about rose gold as well, but this is your value. There's a $16,999 price tag. This is tourmaline after all, so it's the same kind of thing we talk about with Paraíba, right? And I don't have a 7-carat Paraíba, but the same thing we talk about, the challenges of clarity, the challenges of getting brightness, beauty, pop, electricity from that stone. That's what you're getting. I feel like this could power a city with as brilliant and bright as it is. Look at that. Maybe a small city, maybe not a huge one, but right? It just feels like it's got that magnificent brightness that you would see from a diamond or that you would see from a zircon, and yet it's tourmaline. That's not what we expect from this stone, so it just makes it extra special, extra rare. $16,999. I could save you 10 grand tonight. I can get it down to $69.99, save you 10,000 bucks, and you can put that to good use and still get your ring. Or we can take it even lower, because on this markdown Monday, which is our, wait a minute, would this be, we're getting close to the end of May here, right? So this is where it's getting really crucial to come on in, because as we're getting ready to start celebrating the unofficial beginning of summer, we're ready to move some jewelry, clear out some vaults. We got a lot of new coming in for the summer season. So let's move this out and get it better than even $69.59, $49, or $39.99. When you're talking about a stone that is really giving those diamonds beneath it a run for its money. It truly is. You can see that even with the diamonds beneath it, I think that you're getting more of that brilliance from that stone than you are from the diamonds themselves, and it's not even going to be $39.99. So a magical stone. You see the colors playing and blending together, and we're going to make it $29.99 to the very first caller only. So that would be it, $29.99 to get our $16,999 ring, that beautiful tourmaline in the bridge. So really was fascinated by the stone, wanted to put it up on the early side. Again, please get requests in if you have them. I'm going to show you a very, very large brooch / pendant coming up next. Then we even have a gorgeous emerald wrapping up May here in about just a couple weeks or so, actually a little bit less than. So we're going to bring you some of our last emeralds here. Don't forget ceramic and gold in a hoop earring. If you are intrigued, well, get ready. We've got those coming up first time for us, having any ceramic fine jewelry. So that's going to be blended with some gold. We'll have that for you. And then beautiful pink diamonds. Pink diamonds have been sparse these days, really truly sparse. We're going to bring you a gorgeous pink diamond ring with a whole lot of big pink diamonds. So here's my brooch. This is going to be a pendant brooch that is just going to top them all as far as size. Take a look on the hand here, because, well, you see a lot of jewelry on my hand every day. That is something you do not see. The size, the look, the elongation of what can be either the most dramatic statement pendant, or if you're thinking, oh, maybe that's too big for a statement pendant even, it's got the full pin in the back. So you can wear it, and let me show it at an angle so you can see there's the pin. This is the bail up top. So it's going to have that higher point, that more pointed, narrow point is going to be the top of your pendant if you choose to wear it that way. And then obviously as a brooch, you can wear it any which way you want. But it's item number 112-3727 to get us going on this really spectacular value. Now, I know not everybody's looking at brooches, but remember, this is a multi-ways to wear it. It's got the pendant featuring the bail, so you've got options. But look at that larger bezel, and you're going to see this up close, but I wanted you to see the size because we've never brought you anything quite like it. It is 2 3/4 inches in length, as you see there. So we're talking about a substantial piece. You're going to see it on the neckline coming up next. It is a carat 61. And I don't know if this one's going to come up because I don't know if it's ever been in the air. I've never presented it before, but it's 1123727. So I have a feeling we're going to have to build this. And these are really, truly rubellites because they really look more like rubies, don't they? At first glance, I thought they were rubies. There are 2 pear shapes that are matched. They're stacked up and down. They're really going to be, we call them pink tourmalines. Honestly, they're rubellites because of the color. You're getting a carat 61. And remember, this is platinum. So it's a platinum piece. So how about almost 3 inches of platinum? What's that going to run you? That's why a lot of people are going to shy away and probably stay off the phone lines on this one, thinking, she's showing me 3 inches of platinum and rubellite and diamond weight, which exceeds 1 carat. It's 104 in diamonds as well. That all sounds like it's going to add up to a fortune. It's not. So that's where I'd love you to get on the phone lines. There's a reason it's up here early. Let me show it to you from a distance away on the neckline so you can get a look at it there, because again, that would be another way to wear it on a chain, which would put it somewhere on the neckline. And again, just to give you an idea of what that looks like size-wise on a skin tone, and then you see all the beautiful open work that it has. But we're going to take it up close because I also, you know, obviously the dramatic size is one thing, but it's really important to see the quality of these stones. There's your rubellite match pair there, pair of pairs, right? Colors really similar. Then you've got, I'll zoom all the way back. Look at that. That's really special. You've got that large bezel set at the top. That's a diamond. Then you've got, of course, the little bit of mill grain. It's going to give you the look like they're a diamond set, but then it goes right into that pave of bigger and bigger stones as it leads to the base of the piece with that open work. Stunning, rare, and highly discounted, because I don't think that there's many folks that are going to spend $12,999 for a pendant or a brooch, or even one that functions as both, like this one does. And here's that reference point to that, where you can see inside there's that pin that you have that goes vertically along the piece itself, and then of course obviously horizontally now, but if you wear it as a pendant or if you wear it top to bottom, it's going to be vertical. But that's the beauty of a brooch. You can wear it diagonal, really suit it to your lapel or wherever you're choosing to wear it, but then that bail, so put your favorite chain right through it, and that's your ultimate statement piece. But at $12,999 it'll stay. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to take the best jewelry in the world and discount it down to prices that are so low that you can't help but just shop the values you love, because that's just what they are, values, the ultimate level of value. And with this piece being as exemplary as it is on quality, the beauty of having this much platinum, which is not a lightweight piece at all when you've got almost 3 inches top to bottom, and the fact it's going to be under $29.99, we have to do this. We have to make sure it goes, and it will. And think about gifting, because obviously no sizing needed as well. If you wanted to really present something that looks like it's part of a royal collection more than it looks like it's from a shopping network, right? It truly looks like it has a heritage and a history and a story behind it, and yet it's not even $19.99. I told you it'd be cheap. That's what we're doing here. It's a really spectacular value when you think about all the intrinsics that go into making something like this. And the fact is, it's not even $18.88. Or $17.99. That's the coolest part of all. It's $17.77 first caller. I want to make it easy, and certainly we just did. That one is gone. Congratulations. Then we're going to go to, here's our men's ring. And I know we've got, every now and then we have some really spectacular, super cool gent styles, but we don't see this stone very often. And if you don't mind, this one's not going to be 3 inches, so we're going to come back in to normal ring depth here and show you item number 11239556. And that is a really cool Mandarin garnet, and that would be a Mandarin for a man perhaps, or a lady who likes a bigger, more heavyweight ring. But this one's going to be 11239556. It's going to get you carat 61 in your Mandarin, but of course utmost in clarity and color. We're seeing that beautiful richness to that orangey tone that it gives you. It's really neon. Then the diamonds around it, that will be another 40 points in the diamonds, and really one of the more classic mid-size gents rings we do. One of a kind, of course. Pretty much everything I have tonight is a one of a kind, so pretty much bank on it. I think the exception would be the new ceramic hoops we have. We've got a couple of those, and that's about it. So it's going to be a really big night to just dial in quickly when you see something you love. But this one's also not going to be $39.99. First caller situation, and we know we have our little bit of a, I would say, a little disparity when it comes to ladies versus gents rings, and it's not because we don't love our guys. We love them, but this is where, again, it takes the right kind of value to put something together and make a men's ring affordable like we do with our ladies' rings. It really does, because when you have a bigger stone, bigger gold presence, bigger diamond weight, that all really adds up to what should be automatically more money. And we're still here to bring you the values, even on our men's pieces, and we're doing just that right now. So this is not one to wait on, especially when it's going under half of what that price already should be tonight, where it should stay, where it should be, where it should sit. And instead, it's not even going to be $19.99, because that is your half off price, and we're doing better than that. So all you have to do is dial, because again, we know gents rings are super in demand, because that's the thing. There's not as many of them to go around. There's not as many values we can bring. So there tends to be a lot more people who are just kind of starved for those men's rings. And this is where we can bring you a really good one in a Mandarin, which is one of the rarest garnets out there. And it's really seeing some of the higher increases in prices of late. We've talked about it in respect to Paraíba. So that's when it's keeping up with Paraíba pricing as far as accelerating. And it's like, you know, think of it like a racetrack where you've got two Formula One cars and they're basically right there neck and neck. And that's what's happening. They're going faster and faster and faster as they round that straightaway, you know, round that turn, that straightaway, that final push to the checkered flag. That's kind of how the Paraíbas and the Mandarin garnets, two very different engines, if you will, are really going crazy as far as pricing. It's just they're going higher and higher and higher. So do not wait, because obviously the longer you do, the more you're going to end up spending. And yes, even here, we're doing our best to keep those values really supreme, but it's tough to keep these affordable. And so what you're getting right now is that exceptional opportunity. We're going to make it better than even $19.99. That's remarkable for a men's ring with this much gold weight and the finishing that it has, which I'll show you as well. But it's not even going to be $19.99. This is rare to see on a gents ring because, again, there's a certain amount of gold. When gold's floating around $2,200 an ounce, it's tougher to make a ring, where most gents rings have on average about 3 times, 4 times what a ladies ring will have in just gold weight alone. So think about that. And then here we go with a better value than $18.88. This is really important. And all you have to do is dial in and be first, because there's that inside undercalorie. We're also going to change the gold for you as well. So if you'd like us to, yellow gold, no problem. Rose gold, no problem. We can do that too. I think that'd be interesting with the Mandarin, but I'd probably stick with either the white or the yellow. I think those are your best choices. But it's not even $17.77. We've already got that beautiful brooch out the door. We're going to make sure the values continue. The markdowns will be amazing. And this one's not even $16.99. One caller. And you know what? We'll make it $1,599. And that one is brand new. So it just goes to show you, even if it's brand new on a Monday night, it still gets the markdown of a lifetime for one of you tonight. So that's going to be it close up. And again, change the gold if you want for free. We do it. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't even have to. Yeah, we just get it right to your doorstep. All you got to do is open the box and put it on. So that's it. Now we're going to show you a great looking emerald too. We've got an emerald necklace that's going to be kind of fun for the end of May here. And then we've got our big diamond blowout. I think if I give you a little preview, I was thinking about starting the show with this, but you would think I've lost my mind here wearing 3 diamond rings at once, although I have no problem with that really. But I'm going to show you something, a little bit of a preview here, and I want to show you what these look like from a distance. Tell me something. Does it look like someone just hit the lottery here? Because that is a lot of big diamond weight. But all of these rings, these are the 3 that we're going to bring out from that great designer that we love, whether you like something more almost like mod feeling with this great almost marquee shape, pear shape here overall, or this is the really cool hexagon shape. So those are going to be coming up on a wheel where we're discounting them down. So make sure you stay with us for all of those. So I know how popular those designs are. So let's go back to our Mandarin, $15.99 only on that one. And yes, those are the styles that I know we've loved, but usually still after discounts, they're $4,000 and $5,000. We're going to make sure we do something really spectacular for our Monday night. All right, biggest pink zircon here. We're going to show it to you. And then we also have this really, really cool green. This is our platinum and emerald piece. And hey, since necklaces and pendants are the thing right now, let's show you what we have in a gorgeous emerald. And this one just has been here a few weeks now, and this one really just needed a markdown. It really did. And I get why. When we see the stone, we're all going to understand why it was over $4,000, and we'll get it because it's item number 11233419, and it's platinum with a 28 point. That is the Muzo Colombian mine stone in the oval in the middle, and then those really big diamonds. First of all, it's the huge diamonds right next to the emerald. Then we take it out to that almost like floral-like halo you have. It's going to be a total weight of 52 points in diamonds overall, including the bail. We're going to throw in the chain. Let's throw in a platinum chain that's 17.5 inches, but it's going to be adjustable. So we'll throw that in because just in case you're really a stickler about your metals, and let's say you had a platinum piece and then you were to pair up a white gold chain. Now, that's going to visually be all right, but we still want you to have the perfect deluxe combination. So we're giving you the platinum chain, which is this gorgeous box link chain. You're going to see it from a distance away, but it's always, I think we marvel at the fact that we're one of the brave few that are going to show emeralds up close like that and show you what they're all about, because we have got nothing to hide. I mean, really, it's one of the more included stones in the world, and yet not this stone. And please remember that this carat weight is something you have to give a little bit of a grain of salt with, because it's going to look bigger. I mean, you're seeing it from a distance, and I think you're recognizing already, it looks a lot larger than a 28-point stone normally would, and that's part of the it's part of what emeralds do. That's one of their characteristics, is they're less dense. There's a 3/4 inch length top to bottom on the pendant. I do want to show you the chain here, because here is how you have an adjustable chain. So there is a spring ring closure, but then you see that little bit of that charm that's over to the right of it. That's a little slider bead. You can actually move that in to make it a little bit shorter if you like. So you got options. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to show it on the neckline. We're going to get you a great value, and we're going to send it on out of here really quickly. That's what it looks like from a distance. So the less and less and less light I give it, the more and more it just glows. That's the beauty of an emerald, right? That's just, again, we're blasting hot light through it up close, but you see how that color is really tremendous. So it's going to just be bright and amazing. I mean, I was looking at emerald today, as a matter of fact. It was a half-carat emerald, and it was over $40,000 for a half-carat emerald in a necklace. And I'm going, ooh, that's a little bit steep. But, you know, that's what they can go for when they're really, really good sizes. And this one, and quality, and clarity, and all the things you're getting here. And this one's going to be under $49.99. So I told you had an over $4,000 price tag. I think we're all admiring it at that price, but probably just maybe a little steep for what we're used to. Let's bring it down. This is our night to do that. Every single piece we bring, it gets a markdown. You're going to see that all night. And this one gets to be better than even $2,000, and we're throwing in the chain. So don't wait on it, because it's one only as usual. Platinum is rare. We don't see nearly as much platinum as we see gold, so we're excited about that always. And you get a better value than even $19.99 or $1,500. Arguably, the chain in platinum should be more than that. Let's be real. This is not just a gold chain. Gold chains are worth a lot of money right now. We understand that, but this is not a gold chain. It's a platinum chain. So there's an extra level of expense that should be incurred when you're getting a platinum chain. And this one, not even $1,500 for the whole piece. So it's like two pieces in one. You're getting the chain, you're getting the pendant. You can mix and match them as you wish, or just wear the whole thing as it's meant to be together. So whatever you want to do, but not even $14.99. Come on now. This is a value already that should be spoken for. It's not yet. I'll save you even more money right now, and we'll make this one $1,299. That is hard to explain. And please don't make me explain it. Just know that it's Monday night and this is what we do. So that's it. $12.99, just got to move the jewelry. So it's really that simple. And $12.99 makes it yours. So one only there. And again, 17.5 is the max length, but you can take that chain down to whatever you like. So really that generally, you know, 17 and 18, those are really the classic lengths of chains typically. So it is $12.99. One caller only on that one. Then we'll get to our big pink zircon. And boy, we've gone through a lot of jewelry. We've got needing your request tonight too. Whatever it is you're looking for, we'd love to help you out. Kathy B, if you're out there, I sent you an email with some pictures of some of the pieces you were looking for and requesting. So Kathy B, if you happen to be watching, check your email and let me know if either of those are the rings you're looking for, and we can help you out with those. And here's our $12.99 deal. 30 more seconds on that one. And then tanzanites, I know. We're waiting on the big tanzanites. They're coming up in just a little bit. They'll be coming up in about 1 hour. We're going to get you an option. Do you want an emerald cut? Do you want a fabulous round? Uh-oh, that one's good. That's the round I love. Boy, have we had so much demand for the rounds. And here is the cushion cut. Those are coming up in 1 hour's time. We're going to bring those to you at the bottom of next hour. So 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern. We're going to talk about those big 7-carat plus or blue wing block Ds. If you don't have one, it's time. If you do have one, you may want to collect another at this point before they're all entirely gone. Okay, so it's Monday night. We've got something new. This is what it's all about. I love designer jewelry, and yet I love to have something that's fresh and new. And in jewelry, I kind of feel like it's like fashion, where it tends to be the same pieces that are kind of regurgitated over and over and over, typically, right? We see classics, we know them. They're available in all different types of quality and all designers. But it's really fun when you see something. And I'll tell you, as someone who, you know, is a network where we're supposed to have a couple hundred new pieces a day, every day, for years and years and years running, let me tell you, it's a challenge to bring new, inventive, outside the box, different types of jewelry. It's really a challenge. So I love when we can have something that we've never had before. And that's exactly what we're about to do in a style that is still really classic. So really is going to work for a lot of different people who, you know, whether you're a jewelry novice, whether you're really into fine jewelry, whether you like more glitz and glamour, whether you like more casual and understated, honestly, this is a hoop style that's going to work for everybody. And it's our first ever ceramic incorporated with gold. So it's both. It's really a gold earring primarily in a hoop style, but we've added a little bit of interest and contrast by adding basically blocks or what'll look like links of ceramic. This is usually what you find in fine jewelry or fine watches, right? Fine timepieces is what you see a lot of ceramic. It had its heyday back many, many years ago, where we saw all the big designers doing ceramic watches, where you would buy a ceramic watch that would cost $50,000, and that would be the version that didn't have diamonds. And then they'd do all the diamond versions that would be a couple $100,000. This is where we're incorporating that very durable, very scratch resistant type of material like ceramic. I mean, you have components of the space shuttles that are made of the same material, so it's really durable. It's why it really kind of soared and took off in the watch and the timepiece trend, because it was actually something that was really, you know, for the beadings that that our timepieces usually take, being on a wrist, it was really beloved for not just the look and kind of that cool factor, but also their durability. So this is an earring. You don't need to worry as much about the durability, but it's not a gem material, but instead it's something that we are seeing now again come back in vogue in fine jewelry. So excited to bring these to you for a first time. 112-4165. They are hoops. They are yellow gold only, and they are incorporated with the black ceramic, which you're about to see here now. So I'm going to move this one aside, and this is our first look at them, and they are just every bit as really, honestly, when I look at them at first, it almost looks as if it's leather. And there's a big designer out there, a French designer, and you know, she's got initials like C and C. And you know, a lot of that chain link you see, whether it's a handbag, strap on a handbag, or jewelry, costume jewelry, or whatnot, it oftentimes incorporates gold, links, and leather. This is not leather, but it almost at first glance, because it's got this interesting, almost semi-matte finish to it, to the ceramic, it almost looks like it's black leather or some kind of textile woven through the gold links here. It does remind me of that. It's 112-4165. This is brand new, and you've got, I don't have a lot to give you here because obviously we don't really have a gem weight. It's not really gem material, it's ceramic, but you do have solid gold, and it's yellow gold. And actually, if you'd like us to do this, what we'll do is we'll offer the white gold as well. I just wish they would have the white gold. We offer the white gold and the rose gold if you'd like it. So just give us a minute, we can do that for you as well and offer you those different looks. But isn't that really cool? Because it's almost like the Panther link, right? Talking about timepieces again, or very, very well-known famous bracelets. That Panther link has been an icon from a particular French designer, and we don't talk about, they do panthers as well, literal panthers like the animal, but then they do their world famous Panther link as well, which is done in all different types of jewelry. This really reminds me of that as far as this vertical setting of this link design. So we're going to show them to you on. They're a great classic style. We know from, you know, selling hoops for many years that this tends to be the length that's the most popular, and it's going to have a post and butterfly backing. I want to show you it's more of a circular but open hoop, so you can see all that mirror finishing in the gold. These are really nice, you know, big bold links that you have, and then you can see here that it looks like you have woven through this gold, and there they are. That's a very popular length for earrings, 7/8 of an inch in that length. So I'll show you one on. Forgive me that there's really no gem weight because there's no gem material. I know it looks like it's missing something, but it's gold and ceramic, black ceramic with your white, yellow, or rose gold. So it would be another option where they'd look very different depending on what gold you choose. So feel free to mix and match as you like, but we're going to bring you a better value than, because I'm looking at some of these designers that are doing ceramic now as accents. I mean, this is really hot off the press. This is kind of like, have you seen this anywhere else yet? Probably not. It's really new. It's really fresh. You're going to be seeing it a lot more as this next season unfolds here, and you'll see a lot of the big designers advertise it in their main advertising campaigns. But look how beautiful. And we did bring you black diamonds earlier that I think are still available, which had black and white diamonds with them, similar kind of length, but this is even just, again, straight up no diamonds, just about that metal with that ceramic. So super cool look, again, of the moment, different and bold. And I was looking at a designer that's going to be launching some ceramic and gold earrings. They were going to be over $15,000 for, it wasn't much different in the length. We're going to go back up close and take a look at them because they're not even going to be $15,000 or $1,500. We're bringing you a value like only we can. That's true to what we do no matter what. Do want to kind of show you up close here the ins and outs, how you're going to see that ceramic. It's like little curved blocks. I mean, that's all carved to fit that curve of the hoop there. And then, of course, open style in the back, but it looks like it just loops around. And it's going to be, oh, it's such a great value here at under $1,000. This is of the moment, new and fresh. You're talking about very European in its style because the big designer, I know they're European. They have all their established roots in Europe, and they, of course, sell all over the world now, but they have a really well-known European flair to their designs, and that's who's launching ceramic and gold in the very near future. So you want to be like, if you want to be super fashion forward and have them first, this is the way to go, and they're not even going to be $1,000 or $999. We only have a couple of pairs to go around. Obviously super new and fresh. Look to us to bring you, yes, not just the values, but we can also, because we bring you so much new every day, it's really about bringing you what's the latest and greatest in the jewelry world, and this is certainly what you're going to see coming and going forward. So let's make sure we get them out the door. They're not even $900. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that, and For my super chic gals out there, I really think this is going to be a piece you wear all the time. It's a look that lends itself to that. It's a really wearable design, and they're not heavy at all, and yet they give you full piercing coverage, so it really just works. I think kind of checks a lot of the boxes that we look for in a great earring that's wearable. But it's going to be $888 for the pair if you'd like to get the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. So keep that in mind, and we'll see who's got them. But we are halfway through our hour already, so we got to keep on rocking. And again, a couple of pieces still available for you on this Monday night. I know we're all waiting for the big wheels, the tanzanite wheel and the designer diamond blowout wheel. So that's going to all be here before you know it. We will do the diamonds at the top of the hour. We will do the tanzanites at the bottom of the hour. So we're just all looking at the next hour is going to be really meaningful in our jewelry, and plus that big pink zircon coming up. Diamonds are on the way, and let us know what requests you have. We're happy to help you out with any and all requests. I really hope you'll get those in because we'd love to tailor the show exactly to what you need and what you're looking for. And I'm so glad you're loving those. It's kind of fun, right? Different. Now, I'm going to bring you something that gets a lot of requests, and we don't usually ever bring. And it's an alexandrite, and it's a GIA certified alexandrite. And we have brought literally thousands of alexandrites over the years, but I think 3 of them ever have been GIA certified. So there's something special about a stone because it's not random. We don't just randomly choose or draw numbers out of a hat to decide which stones get to be sent off to GIA to be fully certified. That's a costly endeavor. It's a time-consuming one, and so it doesn't just happen randomly. It has to be a really, really important stone that we gotta, to be honest, at this point, we work so closely with the GIA, and we have been suppliers to some of the most meaningful gems that GIA has ever certified have been supplied by us. And they'll tell you that. If you ever talk to the powers that be at GIA, they're always saying that TVON. They've given us stones to certify that we never even thought. As a campus, as an educational facility, is really the authority when it comes to educating the world on gems. We never thought we would see, for example, chameleon diamonds. They had seen just a few ever before we really launched our chameleon diamond campaign and gave all of our stones to them to certify first. That was really, and they said we'd never seen so many until TVON lended us their stones so we could certify them and, you know, do all that great, you know, testing the color change and all that. So this is really important because it's alexandrite, which is a phenomenal stone. It changes color, and that depends on your light environment. So it's going to go from one color to another, and really the blues and greens that you see here, that's going to be the color you get in fluorescent lighting, and then as you go to incandescent lighting, it goes to a red purple. And the great thing about, since our studio only has one type of light, we can't show you color change, right? But the great thing about having a certificate, it does. They photograph the color change, which you can probably see there from a distance. So it's one color and the other. So you can see this is your stone that's been photographed. And then, of course, all the other pertinent details about this alexandrite are listed in this GIA cert. So it makes appraisals a breeze. It makes insuring a breeze if that's something you want to do. And this is a very important stone, so why not? And obviously this one carried with it some extra dynamics to make sure that that's why it was worthy of being sent off. And we kind of use it as bragging rights. Like, here, GIA, look what we got now for you. So take a look at it in the bridge. It's item number 112-4131. Excited to have this for you because, again, it's a big stone. It's a carat 32. We don't see many alexandrites that have this quality, this size, and this amazing color changeability. It's going to be our oval brilliant cut. The diamond weight that we have, so just keep in mind, the cert is done on the stone. And then we got the stone back from GIA and set it in this remarkable bridge, which also has a carat 05. In the diamonds, every which way. It's in the yellow. You can change it if you want. It's the blue greens, and I want to pop that up to your eye level so you can see how beautifully cut and how beautifully clean, because alexandrite is not one of those stones that just automatically gives you clarity. It can struggle big time on the clarity front. Here it is. This is the cert. I know you're anxious to see that. So this is the bottom third of the cert here with this GIA seal and their QR code and the photograph I was telling you about the 2 different looks your alexandrite's going to give you. Then you have in the middle, it's a pretty basic cert because it's going to have the carat weight and the millimeter size, which you see this is a 5.5 by 8 basically. And then you have up top all of your report number, all the pertinent details here, bluish green to purple gray, and then you've got the chrysoberyl alexandrite, and here's what we're going to do. Great value. So the problem is that when alexandrites have been certified and then put in the jewelry here, they're usually about $16,000, $17,000. And a lot of you love the look of the ring and then say, that's a little bit out of my price range. So here's where we can really help you, because this one is not even close to $15,000, and every other one I've had is. So when we tell you that a ring is going to go, where we are just days away from the month of June, And I point that out because this is the alternative for the June birthstone. We all think of pearls. That's usually all we are raised learning about is the June birthstone is pearl. And that's because most people aren't going to have any chrysoberyl that's alexandrite to show you. So we don't tend to talk about alexandrite as a June birthstone, but it is. So you can get a really, really rare stone if you do celebrate a birthday next month, or you just collect rarity. You just want color changing stones. I mean, there are only a handful of them in the world in existence, and this is the well-known one. This is the one that everybody tends to want, that everybody goes crazy for, and we're going to show it to you here. And on the hand, yes. Oh, good. Did she see my email? Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. She emailed me back. So yes. And no, that one's not here. I'll have Andy check. She actually now found the photograph of the one she was thinking about, and it's not the one I have. So we'll see if we have it. I don't think we do, but apparently that we are checking, though. I'm going to check. Let me do a double check, Kathy, and now we're on it. So thank you so much, and we'll see if we have anything. And then here we go with our alexandrite. Get ready, because this one's going to go, because the price is remarkable. That's the beauty of it. It's a huge value. Look at the inside. There's a lot of gold through the back. Here's what it looks like on the hand, which is always exciting to see. Look at that bridge. Isn't that great? And then, of course, you see the outer rows on this bridge always stand up, give it that tension set type of look. Then you're going to have the diamonds running underneath the middle, and you're still getting to change the gold. So if yellow gold's not your absolute favorite, I know you don't see a lot of the gold from the viewpoint when it's on the hand, but still we want you to have the ring exactly how you'd like it, exactly to your custom preference. And you're spending under $10,000 to get it tonight, and the reds are already coming through. You saw the photograph again of what it changes to. They were able to get it in full incandescent light in their environment there and take a photograph, and there's your snapshot of what it goes to. So there it is. More of that color on the left is what we're seeing now in fluorescent lighting as you would. In incandescent lighting, you're going to see that more purple red. So here it is, and that you can see a little bit of the purple's already trying to come through, but when you get full exposure to incandescent light, that's when you see the full transition and transformation take place. It's not 10,000. Oh, this one's going to go so fast. And I've never seen an alexandrite certified this affordable before. I know that we're thrilled about it for the color and the clarity and the big size it has. It's so rare. It's like demantoids and diamonds, where it's really tough to get anything over a carat. The fact that this climbs up towards a carat and a third in size, that's the headline. That's what makes the difference. And then as you get bigger, you still have that clarity and you still have that full color change ability. That's what makes this stone oh so rare. And it's not even going to be $10,000. Take a look. We got one only, and it's going to go. So it's not 9,000. Yes, that one is sold. All right. So Kathy, let me know. Kathy B on the Owens, that bypass is gone. So we do not have it. We've double checked, but I do have the others that I photographed. So if you want to see either of those, let me know. And then here we go with a better than 9,000, better than 8,000, better than 7. This is why it's so remarkable. You never see the certified stones go anywhere near this price tag, and we're not done yet. We're taking it lower. So you get a better value than 7 or 6 or 5. We're going to make it $49.99 first caller. That will be it. $49.99 to one caller. Wish I had a bunch in this price range. I do not. That never ever happens. You just don't see the certificates like that. So this is the way to go. This is the one to get, and it's $49.99. Take advantage of it. And then we're going to get to our pink zircon that is massive. We've got the top of the hour and our beautiful diamond designer pieces that we love so much, but they've never been this affordable. That's what I'm so excited about. And then we have more on the way. Pink diamonds are here. They are rare to get at this point any longer. We've got some big pink diamonds for you, and I don't mean center stones. I mean all together in one ring. And then we're going to have our big assorted blowout wheel, and a fawn diamond is here. Look at this fawn diamond. One of our best, one of the greatest. I actually see blues in that stone more than anything else. We usually talk about pinks as the undertone. I'm actually seeing some blue in the undertone of that diamond. So very excited about that. $49.99 on our world-class alexandrite. That's what it's all about. The ultimate level to get. Enjoy it if you do. All right, let's give it 30 seconds. Then we're going to be really, truly on our way, guys. We got so many beautiful pieces, and I don't suppose, is it too early in hour number one to bring out our most dynamic? Look at that Russian demantoid. Yesterday's is already gone. I heard we had a lot of people calling in today who missed out on yesterday's. So we hustled and made a beautiful option for you tonight. We're going to make that really affordable for demantoid. I mean, so what about this? We got affordable alexandrite, and we're going to have affordable demantoid. Words that you don't put together very often. And then we've got, look at this big pink zircon. That's our largest here. So the gigantic museum piece of zircons is here as well. And then we even are going to bring, my goodness, we have a carat 08 diamond ring, the triple row. Such a stunning piece. All right, we got to keep moving. That one's available if you'd like it. Here we go. Big pink zircon museum grade, and it is the loveliest colors of fuchsias. It kind of looks in this particular stone like a rubellite tourmaline, but for the record, this is more rare. And yet if it was a rubellite, it'd be about $7,000 or $8,000. And nobody can afford the big rubellites. That's the thing. We see them every so often, and we watch them sit here because there's so much money for a huge rubellite. This has got that rubellite color, but in a zircon. So a double refractive ability and quality about it that makes it look more like diamond than anything else. So it's a thrill to have it. It's our largest in the inventory, actually, that we've ever had. And besides the 1 trillion cut that is that kind of a little bit different color, which a lot of you really want those red pinks with the zircons. They're known for that. The other trillion, I don't know if you remember, we once had that was super elongated. It's actually going to be more of that lighter pink purple material, so it looks more like what you'd see in a kunzite. This is truly that red rubellite pink color that we love so much, and it's 111-8855. So it's been a while that this has been here, and that's because it's our large stone. It's our 7 carat 28. Decided to bring it down tonight for you with 52 points in VS diamonds around it. Loving that look. And then you get this really fabulous value. This is how it's finished on the inside. So you see that basket work comes all the way down and really adds a beautiful support system to elevate that off the hand. But then you're getting, remember, double refraction is really, really rare in stone. Zircon's really well known for that. Zircon is the new hottest stone in the jewelry world. It really is. I was telling you guys a few months ago about the Wall Street Journal article about all the big designers. They're starting to feature big zircons in their collections, and they are $70,000, $80,000 for stones of this size. Well, I saw it yet again yesterday. I was doing some research for a line that I'm creating with a designer, and yet I could not believe it. I saw it. There it was. There were individual zircon pieces. They were actually zircons that were actually from estate jewelry, but then they retooled them and basically reconstructed them in new designs. And this is a big designer where they've got one-of-a-kinds, which is for a designer store. Remember, retail doesn't usually do one-of-a-kind. So that's part of the big push, is that they're advocating for, hey, you're the only one that has something like this. And that's pretty cool. But here we do that all the time. That's where you would see, and again, there were 10 carat zircons in there, and they were regular zircons, not the pink variety, which is so new. Remember, only discovered in 2020. But these zircons were $80,000 a ring for zircons that were only a couple carats larger, and the diamond weight was minimal. It was only about 20 points. So take a look at this. This is where you get a lot of big carat weight. And again, our most extraordinary in that gorgeous color and so saturated, and yet, how about a great value to move it on out? We got to move some jewelry before the top of the hour, right? We got the big diamond wheel that I know. Sometimes I promote things and then you guys just go, oh, I can't buy anything up until that point because I want to wait for that. This is where I want to make this so irresistible so you do not have to leave this behind. Take it if you're a collector, 7 carats 28, 52 points in diamonds. Check this out though on the hand. See what it looks like from a distance away, like that does. You can see what kind of range that has, really stretching almost knuckle to knuckle here. And then you've got that beautiful look with that amazing double refraction. So you even see a little bit of a golden glow, pinks and purples and reds together. And then of course, a lot of those different fiery colors come from that double refraction. But it's finally under $7,000. It's $69.99 should be. We're going to make it a lot more interesting than that. And again, there is something collectible about getting the big one, right? The big, the rare, the kind of, you know, pièce de résistance of the collection. Because when these were mined in 2020, the mining started in January of 2020. And a lot of you may have just kind of missed the boat on them because you might have been consumed with other things going on in that point in time. And so we were bringing them literally one by one. We were so excited to have the exclusive on these stones out of the Sri Lankan mine that was a new find in January of 2020. So talk about a young gem, that we would just bring them out as quickly as we could, to the point where we would bring one individual stone, make a ring, put it on the air, and then gone. And then we would wait rather impatiently for our next one to arrive. They would arrive sometimes via like a great express international delivery via armored boxes. That's how valuable they were. The miners that we were working with, we were on the ground in communication with them, and they were bringing us, you know, whenever there was a stone that was actually that perfect pink color, they'd bring it to us first. I mean, it was just a big coup for us, and that was exciting. But now they're gone. We're getting nothing new, nothing further. So this is where I would really, when we bring out the big one and we discount it, and I get it, nobody's looking at $69.99 as that value you want. This is how we make it so much better. Very, very nice. It's going to be a lot better than this. It's not going to be 7,006 or 5. We can go real low. It's kind of the goal here is make everything just so irresistibly discounted for you so that you have a chance to own what you love, and it's not going to be $5 or $4 or $3,000. If I go under $2,000, I'm in trouble on that. A $19.99 price tag on a 7 carat 28. Thanks, Kathy. You got it. And thank you. I appreciate that. Here's what we'll do. Better than $19.99. Better than. See, that's the thing. You can't miss out on one of a kinds, because I just had a requester asking for something from months ago, and surprise, surprise, it's gone. That could very well happen here. You don't want to wait on one of a kinds that are limited like these are. You don't want to wait and put it on the wish list, because here's the thing about Mondays. It's sometimes logical that people might wait thinking, well, maybe eventually it's going to be discounted a little further. When we do Markdown Mondays, we take everything down to a below rock bottom price. So lower than prices that often are cost in our system. We're taking them lower than that just to really kind of start your week off right and really treat you to a special, evening of jewelry. Well, this is how we do this. So again, you see $19.99, pretty special value there. Not even $18.88, $17.77. We're going too low just to make sure it does go, and we'll make it $1,699. First caller on that one. That's going to be a one and done. So whoever wants the big 728, it is yours if you're quick. And that is the key. So there it is at $16.99 only. That's it. We're going to move right along. Thank you so much. So we're verifying on this one already. Yellow gold's fine and rose gold is fine. So no problem there. And then we're going to be on our way. We do have a really cool ruby. You want to see a gorgeous ruby in a great designer setting. We got it. Also have that Fawn diamond flash. That's coming up. Couple of, I do have a blue zircon, but it's funny. The blue zircon is 1 carat larger, and yet it's about triple the money. But let me know if you want a zircon in the blue color, these bright neon electric blues. How pretty is that? I just like them together too. We did a ring once that had those two stones together, and it looked so pretty. So that was fun. But just again, whatever you need. We have a large Mahenge spinel. We do have a really good looking emerald, and we also have that Marquise ruby. So a lot of great discounts on the way, but that one's $16.99. Thank you so much. Let's keep on moving, and then we're going to talk a little bit about, do you want to see a little preview of the pink diamonds? Because I know we're only 9 minutes away from the designer diamond blowout. We have got a story for you on that. Look at the pink diamond ring. I told you it wasn't just one center stone. It's like you have dozens of center stones there. All big round brilliance in the natural pinks. Looking forward to that. We have no new pink diamonds at all. None. I do have, though, this is my fancy cut tansy. Boy, we've shown you a lot of jewelry, and a lot of it still might be hanging out for you. So give us a call if you have any questions. And then look at this fancy cut, like a pie cut almost in this tanzanite with a white diamond. And then I know you see that yellow diamond as your bail. So a really good look here. Item number would be 1124089. Who's shopping over there? Oh, who was it? Oh, wonderful. Hi, Lynette. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go with 1124089, or 89 rather, 4089 on this fancy cut. 7 carats 38. Fancy cut stone. Blue wing block D. And with a very large yellow. We did not leave out the white diamond though, so just for the record, if you're matching up to a ring, there you have your yellow and your white diamond. We didn't just do one or the other. You have a 42-point pear shape. I don't think they included any white diamond weight, which is a shame, but that's okay. Extra freebie there. That's a 7 carat 38 fancy cut, but it's got 42 points just on the yellow diamond. So it's a very important pear shape. Bezel set, interlocking with the O-ring that then gives that drop a little bit of movement. And this beautiful cut, which you really have to see from a distance, and how it's going to sit and drape vertically on the neckline. It is, well, the whole 9999 thing is all really fascinating, but trying to do a discount. I mentioned we have those 3 rings, which we flashed a little bit later. Coming up in about 35 minutes, we'll have those blue wing block Ds for you. But look at that ring, or rather that piece. I don't have any, obviously, to match it exactly, because this is the only time we've ever had this cut in this pendant. But I'll tell you what, let me prove you something here. If you have, because I know nobody's sitting at home going, oh good, that'll match my ring. But if you have an emerald cut, they match. If you have a cushion cut, the colors will match. They match because the important thing is that you're getting blue wing block D. That's the crucial component. If you have, look at the rounds. See, all these blue wing block Ds are here. Those are coming up a little bit later, but the color is what matches. So that obviously you're not going to have a ring with this fancy cut because it's a first for us, but you do have the ability where it's still going to match all your other pieces that you might have as far as color. And those red flashes, which is really, really important. The measurement on it is, as follows. Top to bottom, you're going to have a 1 1/4, I have to call it maybe more, yeah, we'll call it 1 1/8 there in that top to bottom length. We'll show it to you on the neckline, and then we have it as is. So it stays with, naturally, the yellow diamond and the yellow gold and the white gold setting, the white diamond, which I do not have carat weight, but it's probably a 2 or 3 pointer on its own there. Up top, right above what looks like a modified trillion cut. So if you tend to love trillions, you're going to like this cut a lot. And it's going to be a really huge discount here for our Monday night, even though it's brand new. And that's always exciting. We love seeing the brand new discounted. That's exactly what we're doing. Nothing's off limits. Give us a call with request too. And then we're going to help you out with this one. Big value right now, not even going to be $5,000. We're loving this one. Half off already. Have you ever walked into a jewelry store and saw half off? Half off, just 50% off. Even those jewelry store chains that, for the last few years, some of them have, maybe reconfigured their business models and maybe closed some of their retail locations. They're not even doing half off, right? It's too difficult to keep up with markups in the jewelry world in general. So when you start discounting beyond 10 or 20, and this is even where retail, there's tremendous markups on jewelry typically, but a lot of that has to kind of change and ebb and flow with the retail marketplace. So it's been really, when you start to see discounts, which you just do not see on jewelry like this, keep in mind how much we're sacrificing to get those values that you're looking for and that you love. That's really what's important here. And yet it's that fancy cut. So there should be like a premium on that, the fact that it's something you're not going to find anywhere else or any other time. That's not what we're doing. It's not even $4,999. We got a big stone here. We'll make it $39.99. And that's got, again, a 42-point diamond, yellow diamond, natural yellow diamond right up top. That's worth something. I know we usually like to just think about the tanzanite on per carat level and just think about everything else for free, but that is really worth something to get a nearly half carat yellow diamond that is acting as your bail. And then that extra diamond, let's not forget, because it's right there, there's a diamond that's bezel set right up top above your tanzanite. So acting as kind of the transition between your yellow diamond and your tanzanite itself. So a really good look there. Have a tremendous emerald, great size here, great clarity. We'll show that one to you. This one should be gone. I mean, the fancy cuts are where it's at. I mean, at this point too, that's what a lot of collectors are looking for, acquiring one of every cut. Maybe you've got the round, the cushion, the emerald cut, the oval, but now you're looking for that exotic. This is what it is. And you've got one that we will not see again. So huge value there at $39.99. And then coming up, we're about 3 minutes away from our top of the hour. Have a really remarkable emerald. If you're looking for, perfect, pretty much perfect. I know we don't use that word often, right? It's a natural gem. But that is as perfect a look as you're going to get, and as perfect a clarity as you're going to get from an emerald ever. Do we want to give that one away? Let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'm not waiting. We're going to move on to this emerald because here we are at the end of May, and we've got, 10, 11 days left. Let's look at this stone and watch the magic. I'm lifting it up for a reason because if we set it down, you're actually looking at it from an overhead view. This is where you get that direct look into that stone. It's 1122-2894. A stunner and a type of bridge with a more angular type of look. It doesn't necessarily look as wide as a lot of our bridge mountings do, where a lot of them are really oversized in the back and on the sides. That stone is big. You're talking about a carat 73. When we showed you earlier a very small carat weight in an emerald, and we showed you how big it looked in comparison with what its carat weight was. Well, if you already start with a nearly 2 carat stone, you've got a tremendous look. One that looks like if it were any other stone, pretty much, it'd be about a 4 carat stone size. So it gives you a much bigger look, and that is tough to get in the emerald world. 59 points in diamonds. They're all significant individual stones. It's 3 rows. Your actual middle row down the middle is actually going to be the bigger stones, and then the sides are a little bit smaller. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful look on the hand, which you're going to see right now. But that's our close-up. That's the direct look you get. When you look directly at the center of that stone, that's what you see. And so clean. I mean, that's why we show it off in the bridge, is because we really want to prove, you want clean? You can actually see the diamonds through the stone. That's how clean this emerald is. That rarely happens, rarely occurs. And here it is from a distance on the hand. How did we just go so much further away from the piece and yet we still see the diamonds, that single row of diamonds run right underneath it, and we now see it glow up and light up even more if that's possible. That is why this emerald is a prize. It's also why it was $7,999. No longer. Here's what we'll do. 59 points in the diamonds. You can change the gold on this one if you choose. I do recommend this yellow gold and the emerald work so beautifully together. Got a major discount. I hope you're ready for our Monday night. This one is, it's a good one. I've done a lot of Mondays here. I got to tell you, this is one of the better ones we've had for markdowns all night long. It truly is. Stay with us and I'll prove it to you. But this one's actually going to be under $7,999. That's where we started with this one. That's where it's been. These are not just like some arbitrary price tag put up there as like retail. That's not retail, by the way. Retail on stones like this, $32,000 a carat. Check your buying guides. Check the buying guides. $32,000 a carat. You can easily spend 60 grand for that stone. Easily. Easily. And then you would have to pay something for the gold and the diamonds as well. You're not doing that here. You're not spending $79.99. That's why $8,000 is really good for a price tag when you've got a nearly 2 carat stone. As we look at it and see the clarity and the glow, keep in mind it's not even $7,000. We're blowing it out. First caller takes it under $2,500. We're making moves here with the top of the hour arriving any moment. It's not even $2,500 to get it home. This is one only. It's all the emeralds are. The emeralds have to be. They're all going to have their different looks and their different inclusions and characteristics. So there's no two that'll ever be exactly alike. And to get this stone that has that clarity and exhibits such a glow to it, and it's not even $2,500 or $2,400 or $2,300, we're keeping knocking down prices. That's what we're doing tonight. For the next 2 hours, you got to be with us and make requests. Tell us what you'd like to see. Get ready for a big designer diamond wheel. But before we do that, let's go a lot lower on this one right now. First caller can have it. It's remarkable already at $22.99. Love that idea. It is for one caller only. Those diamonds, notice the bigger stones down the middle. There again is that glow up close. You saw it from a distance. It only becomes more powerful with that stone's glow when you see it from a distance away. This is a look. It's an angle that's designed to give you an aspect on your stone where you see everything about it. You know everything about your stone. We need to blow this out. Give it a home right now, $21.99 first caller. That's it. $21.99, and then our top of the hour, we will talk about a diamond blowout wheel, something we have never been able to do from this designer. We're going to bring you 3 options. You already got a little preview of them, so looking forward to that. And here it is, $21.99 for that emerald. Oh, you're going to love it. And May, it's still here, and we still celebrate and honor that birthstone of this month. And there it is, one of your better materials, not opaque. It is Colombian. This is Muzo mine material, and it is extraordinary value at that price tag, and you know it's going to go. So we'll see who's got it, and then we're going to get to our top of the hour in that diamond blowout wheel, which I'm so excited about. Let me know who's taking this one. That is such a beautiful, clean stone, isn't it? Perfection, really, from the term of it just lights up within, and not just one facet at a time, but the entire rectangular internal facet pattern lights up all at once, which is so remarkable to get in any emerald. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Just truly unique, because there's a lot of material out there. It's just usually opaque, and you don't even talk about glow. You don't even talk about light. That stone is the whole stone all the way through. That one is gone. Congratulations. And now we're going to move right along to our top of the hour officially here. And glad you're with us tonight. Happy Monday, everybody. It's a live show from Los Angeles. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got 2 hours left. Let me know what you'd like to see tonight. I can help you. We can bring out anything you'd like from our vault, our inventory, anything you could dream up. If it exists here, let's bring it on out and let's mark it down, because that is what we do every Monday night. We celebrate the beginning of a new week with a major markdown special on everything that we provide. And this could not be a better way to kick off the hour. In 1/2 hour, we're going to show you the blue wing block Ds that I flashed earlier, the emerald cut, the round, and that really fabulous cushion cut. All with huge diamond weights, all at a blowout price tag. That's all coming up. But before we do that, we have a really special diamond wheel that I know these are the #1 requested diamond style we get, is this overall overarching category of diamonds that are all what we call the illusion setting. Now, these are not our own designs. These are from an outside, well-known, you probably already know it, I can't give you the name, but you know who it is. They're instantly recognizable for their pieces that mostly look like this, where they take the tapered baguettes and put the rounds together to make it look like you're wearing really big diamonds. Now, let me tell you something. That's one of the options that's coming up. Now, as a lot of you guys ask me about personal jewelry that I wear sometimes on the air, right? I only wear really 2 pieces, my signet ring and my diamond, and this is where a lot of people I think would say, oh, look, she's got a new diamond. And wow, I can't really tell, but that looks like a really, really big diamond. That's exactly why I want you to see first, before we put them on a wheel together, I want you to see what each and every one of them looks like from a distance, because this is the smaller of the three looks, and you can see what that looks like. It just looks like you're rocking one huge diamond solitaire. But it's actually going to do something that one diamond solitaire, no matter how big it is capable of. Then, if you are loving this whole trend towards pear shapes, or you've just always loved pear shapes, that's the look you're going to go for there. This is the pear shape combo. I call them pear shape combos because there's not a pear shape in it, but it looks like a pear shape in the way it's created. And then, if you like something that looks less solitaire and more across the hand band style, this is the way you go. This is the largest look overall, and I wanted you to see these because each and every ring is going to be, you remember the story with these? They have retail values that are insane, and they get them every day. They're so well known and they're so beloved that these prices go out in retail every single day of the week. This designer is really well known for this kind of look. So a couple of years ago, we worked with this designer closely because they have a large headquarters here in Los Angeles where we are, and being the only shopping network on the West Coast, we wanted to bring you something really special, and we worked with them, and it kind of push came to shove. We were working with them on another project, and they were working with some of our stones and et cetera, because we're wholesale suppliers as well, so to some of our stones, to other places and designers. And this is where, again, we spend these 3 hours really showcasing our best. The collectibles, right? We sell like a lot of blue topaz and amethyst, things that we don't really see on the air, to other big designers out there so they can create their own jewelry, right? This is a wholesale gemstone family at its core. We create jewelry for you based on the more specialty collection stones. Well, this was where we decided, we don't work with a lot of outside designers because they never have the quality we insist upon for you. So a lot of designers just don't make the cut, so to speak. They just don't have the quality level that we insist upon. So this is a designer that does, but their price tags, on the other hand, are vastly different and don't make the cut for value. And we learned that firsthand. We decided that these would be absolutely gorgeous rings to bring, but we found very quickly that even though they were marked down a good 60, 70% off retail, it was still too high for you, our customers, because you guys and me were all together used to seeing different pricing on white diamonds. So it became an impossibility. It was impossible to sell this jewelry. It was impossible. I've had it for years. And every time I would put one up, everyone had the same reaction. Gorgeous ring, way too much money. So about a month ago, we had this little surplus of all these designer rings that we've already paid for outright. And we decided they're gorgeous, they're really pretty, they're a huge discount off retail, let's sell them. And we realized we would have to sacrifice our own cost to do it. And now it's been, ever since we started discounting them, well below our cost to try and get them in some kind of, normal TVON price point, they have been flying. Flying, not to the point of just, hey, everyone's happy, flying to the point where we have people missing out, left and right, demanding more, asking for more, bring us more. Here's they are. These are the last three we have. The good news is we've still been selling these for $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 a piece. And they're finally going because the value is there. We're going to take a discount that goes far beyond that tonight. So this is where, again, pick your favorite. This would be, and I do want to make sure you know that as they sit here, I know these baguettes tend to kind of darken in their shade because they've got a lot of glare. They're absorbing and kind of picking up some light. So here's what I want you to see. As you look at it here, and you'll see them on the hand, that's the first option, which we're going to call the hexagon shape. You also have the option here, which is the more pear shape. And keep in mind, no hexagons here, no pear shape here. Every ring is made of baguettes and rounds together. Then we have that larger piece that goes across the hand, and please call in early because you know these are not going to last. And I can actually do something we've never done before. We have an agreement with the designer. If you would like to have instead, normally these are only available in white gold. We've heard from some of you that are yellow gold dedicated, and you said, I would love those rings too. And I get that they're supposed to be in white gold because that allows the diamonds to just be white and bright and kind of create that illusion of just one big diamond. But if you are somebody who wants yellow gold or rose gold, for the first time, we're going to offer those as well. So if you'd rather have us work with a designer, do the same exact design with the same exact diamonds, but in a different gold color, we can do that. It will take a little extra time, but it'll be done for you for free. So that's the key there. So that's a first as well. So even if you're going, I love those designs, but you're waiting on the yellow or the rose, today's the day you can do any of those three in your choice of gold color and still in your size. And by the way, there's only 18 karat gold. That's all they do, 18K. I'm going to give you total diamond weights, which I hesitate to do. This is where I never want to give you diamond weights because I want you to see it for what it is and the look it gives. Because honestly, you would never believe these diamond weights even when I tell them to you. And here we go. All the same price. All the discounted level tonight. This is what we're calling the hexagon. Look at that. I love the way these baguettes light up. Then you've got more of a pear-shaped look with those tapered baguettes on the sides. I mean, it really does look like you're wearing a big pear shape. And then it's got those tapered baguettes. And then here we go. This one's also tapered baguettes and round brilliance, but it makes that 3-stone haloed style across the hand. And remember when these were $69.99 and you guys said, no, I can't do that. Here's why. You're getting 18K, 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 18 karat gold across the board. If you go here with that pear shape, your diamond weight is 72 points. Doesn't ever look like it. Looks like you're wearing a big old 5-carat stone with diamonds on the side. The middle here, that's going to give you 25 in the baguettes, 43 in the round brilliance. So a grand total on that one will be 68 points in diamonds, 18K. And then here we go with the hexagon shape. That would be 18 karat and 37 points in the baguettes, 48 points in the diamonds. Ladies and gentlemen, one price tag for all three. You pick which one's your favorite. Take more than one if you love these designs. They are beloved. The thing is this too, I will say, a lot of people have said the same thing that people say with tanzanite. They buy them off the air, they get them home, and the words are the same. Oh my goodness, it looks so much better in person than it even did on TV. We've been hearing that with all these designs. They really, truly do. So if you are somebody who thinks they look great, now, wait till you see these in person. They will absolutely just leave you speechless. They are remarkable. They are like the dream diamond ring everybody wants in that white, bright material, that high quality clarity, which is VS. And yet the price tag tonight is going to be so much better. This is the problem we had. For years, they sat here at price tags like this, $6,000, $5,000. We tried. We dropped prices. We brought them down in sale events, end of the year clearances, all of that. And yet here they stayed. They remained. Today, we're doing something different that makes them, hear me out, more affordable than they've ever been. And it took us sacrificing our own cost, what we paid to get them from the designer here at that great value they gave us, and it now is a reduction in price to you. So you get a better value. And wait till you see these on the hand, and we can recap all those diamond weights for you. Remember, it's solid 18 karat across the board. This is what I'd really, really, really want you to do. Call us early. They're going to fly. One of a kinds. Yes, of course. Here's what we'll do. 6,000 they're not. 5,000, 4,000. Now, usually when we've taken anything like this, $39.99, that's done the trick. These are not going to be $39.99 tonight either. Look at this on the hand. You saw them from across the room. Look at them at this normal hand shot here so you can really get an idea of how that looks. It looks like you're wearing 3 huge marquise cuts, each one with a halo. Call me on that one. I think that one's going to be very, very, very quick to go. I really do. And if you are waiting to get diamonds that are not going to cost, I mean, big diamonds cost a lot of money. They always do. That's why this look is so in demand, because this is not going to be what it would cost to get single individual diamonds. And yet, like I was saying, if you get a fancy cut like that, you're not going to ever get this kind of flash. You're not going to get the way, I mean, the baguettes flash entirely differently than the rounds do. So you would never be able to achieve this with one single stone anyways. So there's a very different look they create, and they're not going to be $39. This is what I had a feeling would happen. And I'm glad they're here on a Monday when I get freedom to do whatever the heck I want to do to make sure jewelry disappears. That could be my other favorite there. It looks like a solitaire pair, but giving you a liveliness you can't get from a pear shape, of course. And then those gorgeous tapered baguettes on the sides. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Not even going to be $39. I had a feeling this would happen. The price tag for our blowout tonight was scheduled at $659, actually up until right now. Before this show started, this was a scheduled pricing event that was supposed to be $2,999 a ring. In our past experience of having anything from this designer, anything that's come down to under $3,000 has gone. We're going to do better just because I have to if I'm going to get these phones to ring tonight, and I'm going to. That is my job. That is what I've got to do. And if you need me to sacrifice even further. So hear me out. Every single one of these rings, just so we're in clear understanding here, every single one of those rings up there on that wheel cost us more. TVON, more than $29.99 to get them from the designer. The designers get like $70,000, $80,000 for these rings. Good for them. Glad there's people out there that can do that. You and I just have a better, stricter standard of quality and value. And that is why we're giving you what we're giving you. It's not even going to be $1,999 a ring. Don't tell anyone we did this. We're just doing this for 60 seconds. I'm going to go really, really low because I know how many of us want to have these styles and can never quite afford to do them. This is the night to do it. This is the greatest value we've had. All three are the same price. Remember, it's that upgrade in the 18 karat gold as well. For the first time, we're letting you change the gold color. We have agreed. We've just left too many of you out of it who weren't white gold fanatics. We've left you out up until tonight. Tonight's the night that we have a special agreement with the designer. They'll go ahead and do it in the yellow or the rose if that's what you want. But here's the thing. $19.99, is it still too much? Still too much. All right. Then I'm going to go even lower because this is what it's going to take tonight. This is what has to happen. I don't know if you want to do a quick search, but search 18K band ring. No diamonds. You're going to pay more for an 18 karat gold. I'm not kidding you. Please look around. If this were just an 18 karat gold band ring that looked like that, no diamonds. Just a little skinny band ring for your like wedding set or something. That would be well over $2,000, I promise you. We're adding all these beautiful diamonds, the great designer details, this really dramatic way that they come together. It's not even going to be $1,999. You know a value when you see one. I can't hold these values down, but I also can't keep the rings here. So now if we need to go lower, and we're very busy on the phone lines, and remember, when they're gone, they're gone. And this is our most affordable they've ever been. So it's not a time to wait. You've seen $6,000 and $7,000 and you said no way. Well, now we're down below what they're supposed to be tonight at $3,000 a piece, and we're going even lower than $1,999. So what are you waiting for? Come on in, try one. If you don't absolutely love it, you send it back. It's not the end of the world. But if you're looking out at that big designer, their catalogs, their billboards, their glossy ads in the fashion magazines, and you're seeing these designs, feel free to call the number and touch base with their boutiques and check on those prices because they are astronomical. And you're getting the same exact jewelry for under 19, under 18. Let's keep on going. I need to make these phones ring and sell every single one of these out. We're going to do that right now, and you don't even pay $18.88 or $17.77. Or $16.99. I'm waiting. We got to get 3 callers. Let's hope everybody wants a different ring and hope that it all just evens out the perfect way. But it's not even going to be $16.99 a piece. Why not? Try one here today because when you see these kind of looks in person, you just can't totally get it by seeing them here because there's just too much reflection and glare off those baguettes. But that's what they do. They light up just like that. It is one of the most, I'm a diamond lover. I think a lot of us are. A lot of us love our diamonds, but let me tell you something, diamond rings, even big solitaires, I wear one, cannot do what these rings do. They just can't. You only get so much faceting per diamond. So when you start to get, oh, look at how busy we are now. This is not going to last, guys. I just cannot say enough about this value, especially when I'm breaking every single rule here. Which one do you like, Jason? Do you already know which one you're thinking about? Tell me left, right, or center. You got it. Right side, pear shape. They love it. It's going to be item number 112, 1020. 1020 on the right. Which one do you like? Centerpiece. They love the center. That's 111, 8611. Left side, hexagon shape. That's going to be 8600 is the item number there. And they're not even $16.99. Blowing them out. You can change the gold. I can't get over that. I've had so many of you request to do that. Today's the first day we can, and it's not even going to be 16. Let's just keep on going. I'm already too low. We're under, what's under cost, under cost, under cost? What is that? What is it? What do we call that? Is this like a clearance, a liquidation? Is this a giveaway? I mean, there are not really normal sale terms to describe what's happening right now. When you go this far under cost just to move some jewelry, that's exactly what we're doing all night long. You're not even paying $15.99. Let's get them gone. Take your pick. All these total carat weights really don't mean anything because it's what the ring looks like. The look it creates, the size overall it creates on the hand, and yet it's not even going to be $16.99 or $15.99. We're blowing them out. Take what you can. Take anyone you love. Try a couple. I would say that the center looks totally different from the left and right because the left and right look more like solitaires. So you could get maybe one or the other or get both. And that's the way, if you just love and are obsessed with diamonds like I know I am, I wear diamonds every day. I love diamonds. I'm obsessed with diamonds. I think that it's just obviously your go with everything, just wow factor. Get as many as you can because this price tag makes no sense. Yes. Try on the pear shape again. You got it. That one's going to be, again, remember the pear shape is 1020 is the item number, 112, 1020. And it's not going to be $15.99. We're going even lower. Our lines are crazy. That tells you something. Your fellow shoppers out there get it. Come on in and be a part of this madness here tonight. And it's not even going to be $1,500. We'll make them $14.99 while they last. But operators, you need to tell me which one you got. Left, right, center, or pear, hexagon, or marquise. Because that's the shape you get. Let me try on that center again for you as well. Take a look again at this centerpiece, which almost looks like 3 big diamonds, all with their own individual halos. $14.99, big value. Do not wait, and I think you're going to be really proud when you're walking down the street, if you're in the big city and you see the billboard and you see your ring on it and you go, oh my gosh, there's my ring. Or you just flip through that magazine and say, oh, there it is. There's that big, big, big advertisement with my ring featured as the wow, and yet $14.99, trust me, would not cover the tax from that designer retail. So here you go, $14.99 a piece. We'll give it 60 final seconds. Here's that hexagon shape. I'm going to try that one on one more time. Jess, did you have any questions? All right, so we have got the very, very, very last call. It's going to be our last chance to get these looks to you. Remember, the diamond weights vary, but it's what they give you as far as an overall look that they create. The wow factor is with the overall look. I mean, first of all, you're not going to find a hexagon diamond out there. Kind of looks like you're wearing a round at first glance with a halo that is the hexagon shape around it. $14.99. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I mean, I just never dreamed that I would get to do this, because I was the one, and you guys know, I've told you this story. I was the one who, I was being a very bad host for a long time, going, I've been doing this too long. I've been doing this too long, 22 years of experience working for me, to tell me that when we had these here originally at $8,000 and $9,000, I said, I'm sorry. I had to tell the TVON management, I don't care how designer it is, I don't care what retail gets, our customer base, you and me and our friends out there, our TVON family members are not going to see that value. They're not going to see a value spending $9,000 for, 72 points in diamond weight. It just is, that may be fine for retail and wholesale and all those different places, but it doesn't work for us, because we spoil you. We literally do spoil you. We spoil you with diamond pricing. We spoil you with values every day. And you bring outside designers that we do once in a blue moon, and this is what had to happen. We are miles under cost to get these out to you. Take a look one last time. I know we're only about 10 minutes away now from our tanzanite discount wheel. Oh my goodness, back-to-back trios that are discounted for you. Really excited about that coming up. 25 seconds left though, and let me know, Jason, which one are you thinking about? Left, right, center? Which one? You got it. All right, so that's really important to remember. And then, guys, last call, if you need an operator, we've got one for you. We can get you through. Couldn't get you through a minute ago. Now we can. So this is where you take full advantage. I mean, try it. And remember, you can do yellow gold. I wouldn't. I really do believe in just keeping these in white gold. And you know I love I love my yellow gold. But I will say, when it comes to diamonds, I choose white metal, either platinum or white gold. And this is giving you 18 karat white gold. So keep that in mind, just because this style especially, I like the idea that you're not having the gold compete with the diamonds. Yes. Let's try on the center again. Here it is. This looks like you're wearing 3 marquise cuts that would be approximately, I mean, look at it as a center stone with a halo almost. That's the look that's created by this illusion. And if it were true that they were center stones, that would approximately be about a 2.5 carat center stone. And these would be about a carat and a half. Yes. Of course, here's the inside and how it's made. Now remember, the designer gets $70,000 and $80,000 for these rings. So they're not, like, they don't chintz, right? They don't cut corners. They don't cheapen it. They don't, they don't. They really just don't. I mean, remember, these are the same rings that you can spend nearly 6 figures for. So as we look at the inside, you're probably just going, well, what gives? How can the price tag get that low? Told you, we're just sacrificing on a Monday night to get them out the door. We can't hold on to these designer rings forever. And it's really tonight taking that extra level. Remember, we're half off of where they should have been here tonight. So that's the inside of all 3. Again, you can ask for the pear-shaped design, which again, not a pear shape in it. They're all baguettes and rounds, or the trio here of the marquise shapes, or the hexagon shape right there. So $14.99, last call. Let's keep moving. Big tanzanite trios coming up. I mean, it might be too quick, but we've got 8 minutes away. I promised it. We'll bring them out. We'll have some fun with those. And get ready. Still have that emerald, by the way. I think the emerald's still here. I've got a really special, this is the demantoid of a lifetime. Color perfection right here. So let's keep on moving. We got a lot to show you tonight. Requests, I really hope we'll get some requests tonight as well. This is what I've wanted to bring, well, since a lot of you were mad at me yesterday at about 1 p.m. Pacific time because we sold a very large Russian demantoid for cheap, cheap, cheap. And a lot of you said, okay, I need that. And I said, well, sorry, that one's gone. Here's what I'm going to do. The next best thing for color and, of course, the origin being Russia. This is that very special, one of the rarest stones. I know that you guys watch all the networks, right? You do, every single one of them. You guys, I'm always amazed. You guys even keep dibs on like what they're doing in plastic, right? What's the plastic jewelry? What's the Murano glass going for? What's the gemstone going for? What's the semi-precious? You guys know. And I really just say, when you think about, and everyone's doing their best and everyone's bringing what they can bring in jewelry, and I love that there's something out there on TV with that accessibility for everybody. But what you don't find is Russian demantoid, let's be honest. It is a rarity that is really tough to put into any kind of numerical term. It is an extremely rare collectible gemstone. It's got plenty of durability in that it's garnet, so you don't need to worry about saving it for a special occasion. Please just wear it. Please just enjoy it. Please just live in it and love it. But it's a huge stone here because Russian demantoid comes in only small sizes typically. So we kind of spoil you again because we showed you a carat plus yesterday, and you're probably thinking they're all a carat. It's no big deal and it's not a problem. But just like diamonds, it gets exponentially more rare to get a larger size. Actually, this is an exponentially more rare than diamond stone. And yes, it's even more rare than colors of diamonds. So keep all that in mind as we look at this beautiful pop of color, this neon green that you get, the high dispersion level, which is what this stone is so known for. And it's gonna be as well, it's got a 65-point stone. It's item number 4168. It's gonna be that 65-point, 2/3 of a carat exactly, center stone that is then surrounded in this bridge mounting, which I think is really a timeless way to go about it because it's our 95-point diamond bridge. So keeps it more on the mid scale. I would say more of a medium-sized bridge than some. Obviously, some of our bridge mountings go way over the top and really bring you a large look and width. This is going to be that more compact style where it still gives you all the elements where you've got the double row going underneath, top and bottom rows that hold that halo and center stone up high, but not too high, right? Don't want it to be anything that's tough to wear or complicated, but it's our 65-point Russian demantoid, and there's only, a moment in time here to get you something special. When so many of you missed out on our big value yesterday on a 1 carat, I'm going to bring the same kind of wow factor. Gorgeous color, clean as can be. There will be under magnification only. There's the proof of Russian origin in that it's got a horsetail inclusion. So there's that. Because there are other demantoids, believe it or not, from a couple of different sources, only a couple of other sources in the world. One of them is Namibia. That's the other well-known one of good quality. They have a little more blues to them. They exhibit a little more blue-green. This is the true ultra neon rich green that you're getting, and huge value coming your way. As a matter of fact, $59.99, but there's the problem, is that some of you might. Now, there's probably one of you out there that tonight is watching right now at 8:26 p.m. that probably was with me right around 12:55 Pacific time yesterday afternoon. And if you were, see, if you weren't, I could get away with this. But there's probably somebody out there that saw me do what I did on a 1 carat demantoid yesterday at the end of our show. So that logic would tell me that $59.99 is not going to work, because the truth is I went lower on a 1 carat yesterday, and that's why it went so quickly. That's why we had so much demand today. That's why so many of you said, can you make something similar? And this is what we came up with. So even more wearable, I would say. If you want to add a wonder ring to the sides, you can. Let's take a look at it on the hand so you can see it that way. White gold, yellow gold, or rose, completely up to you. That's what it looks like from a distance right there. And we're going to go ahead and auction it off. Why not? I had a Sunday afternoon yesterday where I had 3 auctions in the day, and each one had a one and done, meaning one bidder, that was it, done. I'm going to try on a Monday night. I'm not going to let that happen. So you're asking, how do you actually avoid that? That's a very good question, but I'm going to make sure we avoid it because that is a little bit scary. So what I want to do is bring this so low that I know we're going to get a lot of people in, because this is a rare opportunity. This is not a stone that's even here with all the rarity we bring daily. This is not a stone that's available much. So we better make sure we're making a point to bring it to you affordably tonight, and really like take that Monday night markdown out for a test drive, right? Let's see what we can do on a Monday night. Let's push the limits here. Let's not even ask for $5,000 to open, and just know it's a buy it now, $59.99. That's what I should rightfully get for it tonight. But I'm also on a mission. Maybe that's what this is. the Monday night mission. I'm on a mission here. This Monday night, I got to move jewelry and move it fast. So let's not even do 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, or 2. Not even $2,000 on a 65 point. Think about it for a second. If that was a 65 point white diamond, it wouldn't be as rare, but it would be more money. You could have the same exact mounting with a white diamond in the middle, but because that's so much more rare to get, you would actually still pay more. That's the thing. It's not going to be $2,000. Let's get everyone in. I really want to help you because this is one of those stones that you could set out and say, I'm going to get it somewhere else. But just the task, the obstacle, think about it. What's it going to take to even find one elsewhere? Forget about the pricing. Just to find it available somewhere else, that's going to take some time and probably some effort and probably some money and probably a lot of work. Probably just to find out that if you ever did find one, you're expecting to pay about $12,000 a carat. So, you know, I would say just bank on getting it here tonight and then problem solved. You guarantee to get the quality. You're going to have the guarantee backing it up, so we make sure you love it before you keep it. You've got diamonds to go with it at 95 points. It's white, yellow, or rose. It's in your size. I mean, is there anything else we can do for you to make it any more perfect of a value? Well, maybe that's just getting the auction a little bit lower in the open because we have no open at $2,000, and that's unforgivable. So how about this instead at not 19, 18, 17, 16. I'm trying to think if I've ever had a demantoid of this size ever priced this way, even back in my early days of doing this 20 years ago. Like demantoids in 2004 were not $1,600 for a loose stone. And this is not a loose stone. It's a fully finished, beautiful, ready to wear stunner of a ring with a lot of VS diamond weight. And it's not going to be, are we already at the bottom of the hour? Oh my gosh. So we're going to hold off till we finish this auction. As soon as we do finish this auction, that tanzanite wheel is going to come out to play, and we will bring you that round, that cushion, and that emerald cut that I know you're anticipating. So those are on the way. Stick around because it's some of our last of the last in the 7-carat sizes, which I'm so excited to bring you tonight at a discount. But we're not even going to do $1,600 here. Come on in. This is a moment. $1,600? Okay, let's go 15. $1,500 only. 15. 15 with a $10 increment. And that, by the way, should be said, does not cover the mounting by itself. That's a 95-point VS diamond mounting. You can't buy it for $1,500. Let's take a look with the demantoid in the middle. Thank you, thank you. And here we go. It is, hello, last call right now to get that one started because we're really close to, well, we're pretty much at tanzanite time. So we'll give it 60 seconds to get this one started and see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. I'm excited about that one. $1,500 for a demantoid out of Russia. Forget about it anywhere else. And we'll try it on one more time. Make sure you see it that way. And then I just want to hear from you. And yellow gold's fine. I was thinking about yesterday's had a little bit of yellow gold because it had some yellow diamonds. So you could do that. You could change the whole thing to yellow or rose gold if you'd like to. We're just waiting on tanzanites, huh? Tanzanite time coming up next. Well, 35 seconds left to make this official. I am going to fight you guys for these tanzanites. I really will. I don't have a blue wing yet, and I know that it's getting to be very dire of a situation here as far as availability. So I think that I've got my eye on all three. I like all three. They've all made the cut. So we're going to show you tanzanites coming up in 13 seconds unless we get an open here, which it doesn't look like we do. So guess what? We'll carry on. It's tansy time. And there's only so much longer that I can say those words, because I think we've made a decision, guys. It sounds like it's not definite, but it sounds like from all of our meetings and all of our powwows here, I think we're not going to be bringing any tanzanite after the Blue Wing Block D is sold out and gone. I don't think there's any point to it. I really don't think there is. I don't think that I can rightfully stand up here and put my time and energy behind selling low quality tanzanites after what we've had here, the blessing of having Blue Wing Block D. Hey, you know what, real quick, if anybody wants the demantoid, do it for $14.99. Don't tell anybody, we'll just do it, okay? We're gonna get to our tanzanites because that's what we promised at the bottom of the hour, and I'm already 2 minutes behind, but that is gonna be the ring. If you want the demantoid, just make it $14.99. If that helps anybody, if anybody wants it. Listen, it's too low. It's a $6,000 ring. It's now $14.99. If you'd like it, you can grab it as long as you're first on the phone lines, but it's tanzanite time, and I know the phone lines are gonna lock up very quickly. We have 3 to show you. It's either a round, an emerald cut, or a cushion cut, and it's a traditional cushion, by the way, not a square cushion. It's gorgeous. These have red flash beyond. I cannot say enough about Blue Wing Block Ds. It's been my honor of my career. I've had many majestic moments of selling jewelry and offering jewelry and talking about loose gems on TV for 22 years, but the Blue Wing Block D is clearly, it's going to be just the privilege and honor of my career to have these. And the fact is that in a couple of days, this is all leading up to basically winding down to our last final few that we have. And I know there's new shoppers joining us every single evening and every single weekend day by the dozens. And that means that there are folks out there that have yet to be introduced to this world of luxury tanzanite, the ultimate luxury. Not hyperbole, I'm talking about a literal best of the best that's ever been mined from one mine in the world, which is the only place it comes from, is Tanzania. And this is that beautiful, rich blue trichroic zoisite that exhibits, in this case, bright blues, neon purples, and gorgeous reds that are going to be the ultimate high-level tanzanite you can ever get, and it's only here, it's exclusively ours. I'm so thrilled we have these stones. They're 7 carats plus, coming your way in 3 exquisite high-end cuts. I cannot honestly decide which one is my favorite because you know me and you know that I love these cuts so much. I mean, I just think that anything beyond an oval is considered an exotic in Blue Wing Block D, and it's true that certain cuts are going to exhibit colors beyond. You take the best material in the world anyways, but certain cuts are really going to magnify those colors. That's what these do. Please don't wait if you see something you like on this wheel. And listen, if you don't like something on this wheel, tanzanite is just not your thing. Because when it gets down to this level, the quality is there. The value is there. These are extraordinary mountings we've added. This is no like 20, 30 point diamond mounting around these stones. They are really high end. So take a look. We'll move that demantoid aside. It's $14.99. We'll probably recap that later. And then here it is. This is going to be the round, which that's our normal depth. Can we just take note of that demantoid just left, exit stage left, and then look at this. This is like triple the size for one ring. And the truth is, I got to zoom way back because we have 3 huge rings to show you coming up. And we are in final days of Blue Wing Block D. I can't tell you when the final day will be because I don't know what's scheduled here, and I don't know when our last actual piece will be. But here's what we have. The round, the emerald cut. I don't know how you choose. Honestly, this is a really tough call. Congratulations in advance if you make a choice, because honestly, it's so tough between these 3. They're all exquisite. And you know, inevitably over the years, as I've presented some wheels of tanzanite, it's kind of true that sometimes one will stand out as like, if they're all together side by side, one might look a little bit lighter than another. Not the case here. The only difference is that they are different cuts. So different cuts naturally give you different inflection points of the color, right? The round is a little more glittery. The emerald cut is a little more sleek. The cushion cut's kind of doing everything right there. The cushion cut on the left is kind of like you're getting some dance of the reds, and yet it's also got a little bit of that elongation of the emerald cut. So I think like if you can't decide and you like them all, there's a lot of people that are going to go to that cushion cut because it's just exhibiting such a good look at the red. So here's our last chance really on the 7 carat sizes. These are all 7 carats and greater. Actually, it's going to be 7. The smallest is a 713. That's the round. They go up actually to a 7 carat 39 would be my largest. It's the emerald cut. So they're all in that 7 to 7.5 carat range. And they're exquisite, and they're very high-end diamond mountings as well. We did not skimp on these diamond weights. They're important stones, so they get important diamonds. Take a look. We'll show you what we've got. I'm going to walk you through those carat weights again, starting with the center. Please do feel free to call in early, by the way. Waiting around until you see the price drop. We had a couple people just do that on our diamond wheel, and they missed out entirely because I went lower than I was even intended to go. So that could happen here. It's likely to happen because we want to make sure the lines light up. This is not going to be for everybody, but it is for the collectors who want the ultimate best. So this is our 713 round, has a carat 32 in diamonds. Boy, is that nice. A very large diamond weighted, almost a carat and a third. My next size up, I'm going to take you up from there. We go to the cushion cut right over here. That's going to be our 728. 158. So we just went up in the carat weight of the center and we went up in the diamond weight as well. And that is the signature mounting, and look at the great finishing on the inside. We're busy already. No price up there because you know they started it. Actually, it's $12,999. Oh, all 3 are museum reserved, by the way, Tony. I don't know if we can fit that on the graphic, but should mention that. And then also, I'm going to go to my largest stone right over here. Wait a minute. Largest stone at 7 carats 39. It has almost as much diamond weight as this cushion. We're at 7 carats 39 with 156 in diamonds. Remember, this one has 158. This one is 156. Extraordinary high-end diamond weights to each and every one of them. Which one are we thinking about already? Already busy on the lines? We put all the 7 carats right here together. Is there anything else in the 7 to 7.5 carat range? The answer is no, there is not. You're seeing them all here at once. So everything we have in stock, ready to go, is here on this wheel in this size range. Most of what's left beyond this wheel are really, really big sizes. 22 carat. I've got a 21 carat. I've got a 17 carat round. The price tag obviously reflects that carat weight. So they go way up in price as the size goes up. So this is going to be quite affordable considering where these are. Considering that your diamond weight at minimum is a carat 32 and goes up to 158. That's extremely high-end diamond weight, not to mention there's a lot of gold that goes into each and every one of them as well. So take a look. We're going to make them better than $12,999. Remember, all 3 are going to be the same price. That's great too. All 3 are the same price. So it's not a matter of, well, I like this one, but I really like the price on that one. It's okay. You've got the same discounted price coming to all 3 of them. And it's not going to be, okay, let's just get to it, because Museum Reserve here should never be below $99.99. Watch what we're going to do. And this is incredible high-end. We're talking about some of the biggest high-end mountings we've done in all of our Blue Wing Block D history. It's been 5 years running, and this is the way to get it. Cushion, round, emerald cut, call me with your favorite. Here's how they go. They're not, and I just want to show you the round. This is the smallest one. This is what it looks like on the hand to give you some idea here of what they're going to look like on. How beautiful and bold they are. If you don't have one, get one. Before you go out, and I'll tell you right now, if you're thinking, wow, that's a beautiful material, but I know that extra quality in jewelry is going to cost me more. Actually, the irony is it won't. It won't. We have a lower price on our Blue Wing Block Ds than most people have in the Block C light washed out material that is pretty much all you find available anymore. Here's the emerald cut in the bridge. Wow, what a stone. Remember, that's the 739, 156 in diamond weight. And last but definitely not least, I got to show you this cushion cut, which is also in a signature style mounting. So it's bridge. It's more like a side-to-side diamond weight. And then here is that signature style with that large pave presence on the sides. The cushion cut is a 728. Remember, that's going to give you 158 in diamonds. A remarkable stone. You cannot go wrong, but I think that $99.99 is scaring everybody because that's kind of typical TVON pricing. Atypical for the rest of the world, kind of typical for us. You're here on a Monday night for discounts and markdowns and mega moments. So here it is, one that we're not going to soon forget. And I think we're all going to be looking back. I think that a lot of us, I've heard from a lot of you that said, I'm saving shows on my DVR or I'm saving them on my YouTube feed because I want to one day be able to look back and see Blue Wing Block Ds when they are no longer. Honestly, the better way to do that is just get one for yourself and have it in possession. Have it on hand, right? On your hand, literally. So you can enjoy it and appreciate it and love it that way. If you know of somebody who wants to have tanzanite in their world, why not splurge on the best? Because it doesn't take a splurge in the price tag or the budget. It's not going to be even half off of this price of $99.99 that you've got here. We're going to do better than $49.99. And suddenly, that's looking like a bargain. Because anywhere else, when you see tanzanites going for $750 a carat, $850 carat, even some of the better material, like if you see a great value on some of the lower quality material, $650 carat, great value. It's great value. We're beating that. And yet anything out there that's $550, $650, $750 or more a carat is not this quality. So I ask why? With all due respect, why would you pay more to get less? Don't do it. Don't do it if you don't have to. And let me tell you, you don't have to. Because they're not even $49.99. Huge value coming your way? How about $3,999 on 7 carat plus stones that are going to give you enormous diamond weight? You know what? Stop everything. Don't take any orders yet. Hold on. Because we're not going to get them all 3 out the door, I don't think, at that price tag. And we got to get all 3 out the door. And it's been ironic the last couple of days. What's been left of my shows has been the Blue Wing Block Ds, which tells me I think a lot of people are good. But if you want to have one more, or that, oh wait, there's that one stone cut that I don't have. Is it that one round that's been eluding you? Is it that emerald cut you want to try out? And remember, there's no obligation to keep them. We would love to have them back. There's probably going to be only one opportunity ever where we're encouraging you to send pieces back, and that would be with Blue Wing Block D. Because especially when I think we may even invoke, who knows, maybe we'll even invoke a buyback program or something at some point in the future. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying there is going to be, you know, we always as human beings, I think it's human nature to just want what we can't have. And usually, you know, we want what somebody already got, right? And once it's gone, we go, oh shoot, I really wanted that. And sometimes we don't realize that until it's not even a possibility anymore or not available anymore. I just think that's going to be the case here. I think a lot of people are resting on their laurels going, blah, bitty, blah, bitty, blah, bitty, sure, it's selling out, yeah, whatever. And then it's going to be gone in the next few weeks. And then everyone's going to panic and say, you mean it's like really gone? Like gone? Like no chance to get it ever again? Or can I pay you more to get one? Gone. So get it tonight. If you're in the market for that size range, could not go any better than this. And they're not even $39. Let's try something else for price tag. Let's get a few more callers on these lines and get ready to get you the value of a lifetime. Right here, right now, and not even going to be $39.99? Oh, come on now. We got to blow them out, and you're going to love this value, but they will go. They're one, yep, guys, this is the problem. When they're gone, they're gone. And I think that, again, you're going to be I think you're going to be happier getting it home and seeing what it's all about and putting it on your hand first instead of coming back when they're already sold out and we can't get them back. So here's what I would recommend. Let's dial in, and I will promise you one thing. I'll get you a better price tag right now if you promise to shop them tonight and get this value for your very own, because we're going to take another sacrifice, and we're not even asking $38.88 or $37.77. This round, if you want the most flash, go there. If you want elegance and sophistication, I always love an emerald cut for that. If you want to see, there's an impact those reds are making right now in that cushion cut. If you are a sucker for the red flashes, go with the cushion cut, but why are they here at $37.77? Oh yeah, it's Monday night. Oh yeah, it's almost summertime. Oh yeah, a lot of you have blue wings, and now we're in last call, and what do we want to do? Take them even lower than $37.77 or $36.99. We're blowing them out right now. Take what you can get, because when they go, again, it's everyone's feeling the heartache. When they're gone, they're gone. We have a lot of people asking for 3 carats, they're already gone. 5 carats, already gone. Here's now really some of the smaller material we have, and I know you know they're going to go, and pick your favorite before somebody else does, because if you like it, somebody else has got their eye on it too, and it's not going to be $36.99 a ring. These are some of, I know the graphics are not up there. I hate doing wheels for just that reason. I love that I get to blow them out. I hate that you can't see the graphics. So what I'm going to do is bring up the graphics. As I try each one on my hand, I'm going to bring up the graphics, because I think a lot of people, I mean, you have to listen to me for 3 hours. It's a lot of like, blah, blah, blah. So I want to make sure you see the graphics so you know how much carat weight you're getting, because that's where the value is. So let's take a look. The round, and I'll tell you what, let me get the price even further down first, and then we're going to show you each individual graphic so you can see the carat weights and not just have to rely on listening to me. It's not even $36 or $35.99. We're going to make it all-time best here right now. And you've got pieces that, remember, started. I cannot, guys, I'm not making this up. Remember that $12,999 I told you about? Well, it's on every single one of these. There's the emerald cut, $12,999. Here's the round, $12,999. They actually started at over $22. So again, I'm not making that up. Right now, it's under $35.99. We're going even lower, make them $3,499. And then let me show which one first. Cushion cut first, you got it. Here we go on the hand with the cushion cut, exhibiting all those reds. And what I'm going to do is, as we have it on the hand here, I'm going to bring up the graphics, and we're going to talk about 1123911. It's an emergency. Hurry, guys, $34.99 is the value. This one's our 728. That does have the carat 58 in diamonds. So that is, hear me out, largest diamond weight of the 3. Now, it's very similar to the one, the emerald cut mounting. But that is going to be our 158 largest diamond weight and second largest stone that's up there, 7 carat 28 in the cushion cut, showing all those reds. So here is all your information right here for this very ring. We're going to swap them out. I'm going to show you all the info for the round, and then we're going to go to the emerald cut as well. You tell me which one you have. Once they're gone, they're gone. So that one's the fully finished under gallery as well, from that signature style we love. Here comes the round next. The round is going to be 112-4167. Take a look at that round, and forgive that they're all too big on me. You get your ring size. We make it in your ring size, so don't worry about that. The stone is here. The diamonds are here. That's what you get. We just want to make sure it's sized for you. The round is going to be 112-4167. That will be the 713, and then it has 132 in diamonds. So really, really good stone. Look at that one. That's a great one, isn't it? So huge value there. 132 is the diamond weight, going side to side across the hand. It's also $34.99 as all three are. And then what we're going to do is give you a last look at the emerald cut in the bridge. So this is your last call, $34.99. Take whichever one you want. Looks like we're verifying on our cushion and our round right now. Try them. I can make you this promise. I'm buying anything that's available at the end of the show because it's just too important of a material. Obviously, there are a lot of people. I know Vegas is coming up. It's the big Vegas show. And that's one of the biggest jewelry shows in the world. And yet for finished jewelry, right? A lot of the gem trade shows are very loose gem oriented. Vegas is very fine jewelry, finished jewelry oriented. And so that's coming up in a few weeks, and yet actually really quickly. And so these are all something that I know are very in demand there. I know that I'm going to be out there for about a half a day getting, doing my contribution to the show, but I got to tell you, that's what I am prepared to take, because otherwise there's no blue wing block D to even take and show to the trade. The worldwide trade is not going to get to see this any longer either, because you're getting it all. So this one is the emerald cut. That's the 112-4166. That's the 739, and that has 156 in diamond weight. So another huge mounting. This would be the bridge mounting, by the way. So 739 and then 1 carat 56, which is only 2 points shy of this other mounting. So remember, these are the two biggest diamond mountings here, whether you're getting the 158 or the 156. Up to you to decide. Great Blue Wing Museum Reserves. All three are actually museum reserves for you. And we'll go right on to that $34.99 because the price is still the same. So $34.99 for that one as well. And that is going to be your price tag tonight for any one of the three. And check on availability here, because just wanted to get you a look at the carat weights. I think that's important to visually see each one and get you acquainted with all those center stone and diamond carat weights. All right, Blue Wing Block Ds. I don't know. They all remain here. Anything I've shown you in the last couple of days is here in Blue Wing Block Ds. It tells me that you guys are all sick of them and you're done with them and you're good and you've got everything you need. I pray and hope that that's the case, because in a couple of days I'm up here going, no more. And I hope nobody complains about it, because I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. I don't think anybody does, right? So this is where, and usually I'm the bearer of good news here. That's my job, is to give you good news, not bad. So I'm really dreading that day. I may have to just escape that day and say, you know what, somebody else can do the show, because I just don't want to be the one to say it. But this is it. We're on that level, guys. We're on that track. We're in the next couple of days, we're going to be saying goodbye to this forever. So it is one last 60-second call. I can't bring you a better value. These are some of the most important diamond mountings we've ever put around a Blue Wing Block D, and yet it's happening at $34.99 for your choice. Not one of them for $34.99 and the other two are $13,000. Remember, I showed you these bags with that $13,000 price tag individually on each one. That's where they should be. That's TVON pricing. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm used to spending more for better. That's usually how it works in any industry, in any field. Usually for the better house, you got to spend more. In the better car, you got to spend more, right? That's usually how it goes. This is what's so crazy counterintuitive about what we do with our Blue Wings. It's a better price per carat than you're spending anywhere, and yet this is the best material out there. So here's the value. And our last 60 seconds on all three, let me know if anybody's taking that cushion cut or the round or the emerald cut. We're verifying, it looks like, on all three. Just want to make sure that we keep everybody updated on what is here and what is not. So that is important. $34.99 a piece. Congrats if you get one. Congrats if you get two. And you're really being greedy if you get all three, because that's what I want to do. That's what I would do. I would do that, but then again, I'm trying to collect as many as I can. I haven't had 5 years of shopping them like you guys have, right? Every time I fall in love with one, guess what? It's gone. So there's just, again, there's really very little hope on getting one going forward, so make sure you get them now. And those are exquisite cuts, sizes, quality, everything. I'm just happy that you guys have them. I hold on to them. Hold on to them, really do. Wear them, really just, I hope you wear them often. I hope you wear them proudly. They're important stones. All right, coming up, we're gonna get to our Fawn diamond we have. Also have a really important yellow diamond ring. And hey, any requests you have, we've got about an hour left in the show. So let me know if there's anything we can show you or find for you or do for you. So here we go, those are here. All right, think we are verifying maybe on the cushion cut, it sounds like. Wouldn't be surprised at all. But there it is, cushion cut showing all those reds. They all do that. It's just a matter of angle here, how they sit. That one's got all the reds as well. It's a great looking round. Here's our emerald cut. Same thing, great stone there. Okay, so let's move on. Got a little ruby treat for you here. And it is a designer mounting, very heavy gold weight, lots of diamonds stacked and built and kind of creating this really cool way to set a ruby at an angle like this. And of course, that is going to be our lovely Burma stone. Good size as well. So congrats on the tanzanites. Hey, keep calling on those tanzanites, and then don't forget the demantoid before it is still here. Yes. Sure, that was Pam? You got it, Pam. We'll show the fawn. Let's do it right now. Skip the ruby. We'll get right back to that. Pamela says, I'm in a hurry. I need the fawn now. Let's do it. 1124189. Coming up, rather 69. There it is. Did we see this earlier? I flashed it and I made one comment about this stone, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is on full display right now. Tanzanites, let me know if anybody got the tanzanites, and we'll kind of keep everyone updated there, but sounds like we're just still verifying on all three. So you still got a chance to pick those up. I hope you do. They're lovely. They look even better if it's possible. I know that's hard to believe, but they look even better when you get them in person. So try those and be really proud that you have Blue Wing Block D, because they're on their way. Okay, so this is a stone that we've been holding out a little bit, I must admit. And go ahead. It's not just me. It's the ownership here really wanted to hold on to this stone. Fawn diamonds have been completely sold out, especially the big sizes, for some time. We're going to talk about a 4169 item number. So I know, I said 89, then it's actually 4169. So those are the minutiae details that we don't really need to think about. What I want to tell you about is the 1 carat fawn diamond that does not look like any other fawn diamond we've had prior. So what is a fawn diamond? Because everyone asked me that question. This is a collection from the Argyle mine that came in to us about 4 years ago. And they handed me, I'd been here at that point about 4 years. And they handed me this collection and they said, we would like you to look at these stones because you're a diamond girl and you've been doing this a while, and we want to get your impression of these stones. And I thought, what's happening? I'd never seen anything like it. It was a mix of different cuts and sizes, but each and every one was what really was looking like a pink diamond, but they had a little brown to them. And every one, pear shape, cushion cut, oval, different sizes, 50 point, 60 point, 20 point, 1 carat. They all had this remarkable blend of color, which, to be honest, I hadn't seen in diamonds before. And the Argyle mine, of course, the most famous fancy colored diamond mine in the world. It's mined out. It's been closed for a couple years. It's always been the source for the best fancy colored diamonds. So I look at the collection. They said, we have this collection. The miner saved them for us. He'd actually been a longtime friend of the ownership here, but owed them a favor, and he'd been doing his most recent work at the Argyle mine. He was actually literally in the mine mining the stones. And as these stones with these pinky hues would come up, he would actually save them. He would actually hold on to them. He collected them. He kind of kept them under wraps. And being so involved integrally in the mining of the really most famous diamonds in the world, he got that privilege to hold on to them, and over years had amassed this tiny collection of what are now known as fawn diamonds. That's how I named them, because they have this amazing color blend, that there's something soft and feminine and pretty. There's something almost, yes, browns and pinks are usually the name of the game, but it also is something I kind of thought we all as diamond lovers would fawn over a little bit, because it's so unique and specialty that you just don't find anywhere else. Well, this stone was set aside a long time ago because instead of having pinks overriding the secondary hues, it's almost like it's got those champagne tones with blues, which has not happened before. There are blue diamonds, which are some of the most rare individual diamonds you will ever see in this world. If you ever get a natural blue diamond, kudos, because they're incredibly valuable. I'm not talking about the irradiated blue diamonds that you see that are out there everywhere. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about a natural blue diamond. This stone has a champagne tone with blue colors to it. Take a look and see what you think here. It's a 1 carat stone. It's a cushion cut square. It's a VS quality. And it also happens to be surrounded by rose gold and pink diamonds. 19 points in pink diamonds and 117 in white diamonds. Yes, it might look familiar. This is the same mounting we do in all white diamonds. That's a carat 96 in white diamonds. It modifies a little bit when you've got the pink diamonds, because we can only get diamonds that are pinks that are so large. So it's actually a combination, and let me give it a little polish, because it needs a little extra polish here. So what you're actually getting in this ring is 2 of the rarest colors of diamonds in the world. You've got this fawn pinky blue. Do you see how the outside edge looks like it's fluorescing blue? That's something we've never seen out of a fawn before. Then you get the pinky tones and the champagne tones as well, and then we added the pink diamonds. And then you get that beautiful white diamond outer halo and the diamonds down the sides. So we have an incredible look here. 236 is your total overall weight, by the way. So you're getting a lot of diamonds there. Stays as is in the rose and the white gold. Great combination to get there. And it is going to be, oh yeah, time to dial. Look at this beauty on the hand. As rare as a fawn gets, because it's really a departure from even the basic Fawn diamonds that are, oh yeah, by the way, sold out. So nothing else new to create out of our Fawn diamonds. This is it. So a last call on a beautiful Fawn that looks so traditional in its setting style. It's going to be our, well, I'm kind of surprised we got this under $20,000. It's $17,999. Let's help you out here and let's give it away. One caller, give it away. Just going to make sure it goes. We're going to go crazy on this one. Top of the hour is 2 minutes away. Still have some blue wing block Ds here by some crazy miracle. And now we're going to do something even more incredible, and we have 1 hour left to move jewelry. And this time, it's going to be moving mountains to move jewelry. So give me a call as quickly as you can, because we know some of you already said, please show me that Fawn, because you saw it. You saw a flash, a glimpse of it, and wanted to get to know it better because you probably recognize what I did. This is the same thing we recognized 4 years ago, is that this doesn't look like all the other Fawns. It's totally different, totally collectible, and it's got colors that are even more rare that just amp up the rarity level overall. And it's still natural. So a lot of you think, well, I see these funky little names out there for diamonds and they're usually faux or they're usually treated. That's what I want you to understand, is this is still a natural, highly collectible stone. It has no treatment whatsoever, no heating, no nothing. This is all that beautiful deluxe look. And guess what? We got to make it better than $79.99. Did I just miss a digit? We purposely took off $10,000 just to make sure this is easy to get. And I know you guys, $79.99, you'd see the value. You see it, you're nodding, going, yep, that's a good value, but it's still a little bit rich for my budget. That's what we're going to do, is knock it on down, give you a great value, forget about even spending $7,000, $6,000, $5,000, or $4,000. If I need this gone by the top of the hour, and we do, we got 30 seconds. 49, 39. Sometimes as a host of this show, you just got to go inexplicably low to just make a statement. And in this case, I'd like to give you some indicator that the next hour is one you do not want to miss. So here's how we started off. With a value better than even $2,999 on this Fawn diamond, which is, I've never had one like it. I got to name this collection of stones. I have brought you almost every single one that's ever been here, and yet it's never been this type of color. And it's all natural, rare and exotic. Hey, top of the hour just arrived, and a lot of you just may be tuning in and thinking, oh my goodness, it's Monday night, TVON's on. Let me see what's on. This is the most rare and exotic diamond I can bring you, and we've got pinks still to come. We've got yellows here on the daily. This is as rare and as exotic as it gets, and we are at the top of the hour, so welcome on in to a big Monday night. We have 1 hour left, and we're starting it with this value, which obviously hasn't done the trick yet because nobody has said, I've got to have it. So if you want the most rare, there are blues in this stone, pinks in this stone, lavenders in this stone, all on that backdrop of a champagne that is all natural. No treating whatsoever. There's too many people out there calling diamonds that are treated natural, because you can still have natural diamonds that still get heating, and then they make them some color. That's not what you have here. This is a natural stone. No heating at all. Nothing. No treatment at all. And yet it's not going to be $29.99 because that's not doing it. So let's make it even better. The savings are here. The values are here. It's the night to treat yourself. When things get this crazy low on pricing, you got to give yourself permission. You got to say, you know what? I'm in the mood to shop, and Lola's really helping me make it affordable to shop. Like, this is no joke. This is really a great day to be shopping some amazing jewelry, and we're going to do better right now than $29.99. Who wants it? Who wants it? That's all we need to know. Who is going to take this fabulous Fawn that we've never had the likes of before? We'll do better than even $2,899. Let's go even lower. I don't know where else you're buying 236 in diamonds, even if they're just white diamonds for that price. It's really spectacular. But you got a 1 carat center. It's still VS. It's a Fawn. It is the rarest color. I got to get it out the door. Let's not even do $2,888. Let's take it even lower, and this will be gone. And then we've still got tanzanites here for you. We still have the ruby we're going to show you. And by the way, we still have turquoise and yellow sapphire coming up by request. Who's going to get this? It's not going to be $2,888? Is that what you're telling me? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, pets. A special shout out to all the cats and dogs watching the show tonight. I got to tell you, there's a lot of people that say, my cat loves the show. My dogs love watching the show. My dogs know your voice. And as an animal lover, I like that. How about we do this? $2,800. Let's go lower. $2,799. That's it. Welcome to the Miracle Monday right here. That's what I don't think that's a far stretch either to call this now Miracle Monday, because what just happened right there on a fawn diamond of that color and size and shape, NVS quality, $27.99. Let's see who's got it. Let me know, operators, when you do, so we can move on. Now, Andy, I understand we have some requests here. Vicky. Vicky wants to see turquoise and yellow sapphire. Good. We got them coming up, Vicky. They're coming up next. You got it. Jason, what are you doing? Are you getting this one? All right, just thinking about it over there. Maybe. Let's see what's happening. And then we've got requests. I think we should probably let's do the yellow sapphire first. Oh, this one. Oh, this is that huge discount I did last week on the yellow sapphire. All right, Vicki, she's got a good eye. Let's show the yellow sapphire. This one sounds like it's verifying. We'll see who's got it. Let me know when it goes. I know we're running a little bit limit on time here, so yep. Vicki, this is a must. Vicki, I want to congratulate you because you have, see, I'm a sports fanatic, and listen, I'm going to say it like a baseball commentator here. You got a good eye. That's what my baseball commentator side of me wants to say, because that means something in baseball, and it means something right here. Because if you got a glimpse of this sapphire and the deal I did the other day on this one, you got a really good eye because you saw a value and said, I'm going to call and see if that's still here, because you're probably seeing if that's really the price. It is one of those markdowns that just makes no sense. And somehow, some way, 1122917 is awaiting you. There is one for one caller. It doesn't even have to stay in the yellow gold, even despite this major markdown we're doing. It's a carat 51 unheated pear-shaped yellow sapphire. That's all unheated, super clean, and then 74 points in diamonds. Your choice of gold. That's a large ring. I can prove it to you. I'll put it on my hand. It's a really large ring. It's a beautiful style. It has a bit, it feels floral. It really does. On the very outside with that halo, it feels like a floral pattern. A little split shank leading up to it. Stays in the yellow, or you can change it to white or rose. It's whatever you want to do. It's all up to you, but that's an also unheated stone. So not only are you getting a tremendous size, a rare color, but you're getting all natural unheated material, which is crazy rare. It's rare in the diamond world, like that fawn we just did. It's even more rare in the sapphire world, like right here. And yet it's not going to be. I don't know how this got under 5,000 in the first place, but we mean business. First caller takes it. It's $1,299. Now, if that isn't just a downright obvious giveaway, I don't know what is. That is $12.99. And then we also have a turquoise to show you, a very large round turquoise that's going to be coming up. This is for one caller. You got to be first. And it's the first caller. I never know who's on the phone line, so I don't, I can't hold or save or reserve. So I rely on you to be very quick if you like it, because that's the one to own right there. Superstar piece, no doubt about it. $1,299, my goodness. And we're going to sit there, Tony, until that goes. We're not even going to put a clock on it. We'll just stare at it, and we'll watch it go left to right, as long as we need to until that goes, because I just don't have a better value than that. Now, I do have a turquoise coming up for her as well. So this is the way where, again, there's still no restriction on the gold, which usually when pieces get down that low, we got to say, oh, you have to leave it as is. We're not doing that here. You can still change the gold if you want to. Give it some contrast. I mean, I'm going to do something terrible here. I'm going to block some of the mounting because I want you to see the sapphire. I want you to see the clarity and the actual true color. It's not a yellow that's dingy. It doesn't get too brown or too orange. It's got that perfect sunshine yellow. It's exactly the color you'd want to see if you were scouting out yellow diamonds. There's the whole ring. $12.99. What a piece. And get comfy, because we're all just going to stare at it for a minute. It's just too good. I'd love to say, hey, I've got better values than that. I don't have a better value than that. That is a value. Big one. Good one. Important one. Take advantage of that. That is the hot hot yellow sapphire there. And maybe it's because it's in the yellow gold. I don't know. I kind of wish it was in white gold right now. I do. I think that's how I would do it. I don't mean to make extra work and cost our jewelry department more money when I'm discounting things like this, but that's how I would do it. I would do it in the white gold. Who was shopping back there, Jess? Hey there. Oh, which one? Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Frank. Hi, Mary. $12.99. Why is that here? Turquoise next. Oh, I like that ring. Okay, I think it's gone. Yep, it is. Thank you. Gone. We need to look at this turquoise, though. Also a request from Vicki. Thank you, Vicki. 1120207 is a huge 546 Sleeping Beauty. That is a good turquoise right there. Seamless, solid, matrix-free color. Love it. Love it, love it, and love it. That's a beauty. And it also happens to be surrounded in a halo. 22 points is your diamond pave work. Any gold you want. Let's come in closer. It's a big stone, but we still can be afforded. We had so much room on that big pear shape. Now we got to come in closer. Look at that, and pairs up beautifully with other rings like, i.e. the Wonder Ring. Who is shopping with you, Jason? Carla. Hi, Carla. Where's she calling from tonight? What was she shopping? Oh, that's very nice. Do you want to take a guess at what that is? It's a tricky one. That's Iowa. Hi, Carla. What was she shopping for? Excellent. Love that. Thank you. Let's get to this turquoise price tag. Oh, wait a minute. $29.99. I better skip it. Better skip $29.99. We are in the mood for values for our last 50 minutes. 50. Get requests in. That's where this came from, all based on a request. Love that. Hope you'll keep those coming in all night. Well, for the next 50 minutes, all we got. I'll make this under $1,000, and you know what? Skip over $9.99. If I can save you extra, let's save you extra. That's what Monday night's all about. Make it $9.49 only on the turquoise. That is it. If you don't have a good turquoise, because I know a lot of people who have jewelry have turquoise, but I really want to emphasize, do you have a good turquoise? Do you have a best turquoise? And that's improper grammar, but what it means is, do you have the very best? Because good turquoise is usually just qualified as something that maybe has a little bit less matrix or maybe no matrix, but what color is it? Not all turquoise, it sounds crazy, but not all turquoise is the same color. It's not going to be the same color every single time. You look for more of those premium. What we really think of, the best way to describe it really industry-wide is we use the term robin's egg blue, because that tends to be a very distinctive color of blue that is what you get with the premium. There's a lot of turquoise that if it has more of contents of certain elements, it can be much more green. And it's not that it's not lovely, it is, but there's a certain color that dictates and demands the highest price tags, and that's what you have over here, is Sleeping Beauty turquoise from the famed mine that is now closed, but also that pure matrix-free, and it is that robin's egg blue color, no doubt about it. And it's interesting because I always find that with this opaque stone, when you get a really premium color, it's still, even though it's opaque, it tends to have a little bit of glow. And you can see it's a cabochon. It's still got a nice mirror polish to it. I mean, they do polish that stone, right? And you see it's going to have that. Cabochons are really a flat back, which I do want to show you here because I always admire this. They actually finished this mounting in the back. Turquoise is a little bit more delicate. In other words, I wouldn't clean it with ultrasonics. I wouldn't clean it with harsh chemicals. So really, it's best to always clean your jewelry with soap and water. Obviously, more durable stones, though, sure, put them in those dip trays, put them in the ultrasonic. That gives them a really good cleaning. But with a stone like this, if we don't expose the back to really oils and residues in the first place, then you really don't have to worry as much about cleaning it in a more harsh or, a little more, the ways we don't want to clean turquoise, right? I would be a little more delicate. This goes for all your turquoise you may have at home already. This one as well, if you choose to add it. Leave this one just to the soap and water, soft cloth, just a really nice mild cleaning, because it really doesn't need anything else. And the fact is that they were extra thoughtful about the way they designed the mounting to really finish it with that plaque of mirror finished gold on the inside, so that you really don't have any issues with the stone getting any you know, any kind of residue or any kind of dirt from the back. So that's really nice about it. We'll get to that ruby coming up as well. Now, not only do I have a ruby ring, I have a ruby necklace. Yeah. I really like it in the white, and I said that earlier, and I'm kind of ashamed I said that, but I did. I really like it in the white gold. It just makes more work and more money for our jewelry department, but that's my honest opinion. I'm always going to give you honesty, and that one I prefer in the white gold, not the turquoise. I actually love turquoise in white, yellow, and rose, but I was talking about the yellow sapphire that sold. By the way, did our requester get it by any chance, or was it somebody else? Okay, so let's keep moving. We've got the turquoise available, and then we're going to show you this ruby, which I started to show you, but I think we're going to get excited about this because I'm just going to mark this down. Rubies are always a challenge because when we bring rubies, I think you compare it to what you see elsewhere in rubies. And most everybody else brings rubies of other origins where they don't necessarily go to the tippy top source. And we have another request here. Who's this for? I have a feeling I know. Is it? She missed out on the yellow sapphire. Okay, so hold on one sec on the ruby. I know we keep moving that aside, but I have really quickly another yellow sapphire that is really the same color, I would say. The same color, different cut. So I hear that Vicki missed out, and so this is the next closest we have for you, Vicki, 112-2848, and it's another one of a kind, but please dial early. I always recommend that. I know you got tired of hearing me say that, but I'm the one that has to endure all the, upset, angry callers that go, I missed it, I can't believe it. Again, I'm not taking calls in the phone bank, so I just never know who's on the phone line, so I can't save it for the requester. So just feel free to call in early. This is a 78-point marquise, also unheated, fancy sapphire. It's a yellow sapphire in that same tone of color. Now this one, we added a lot of extra special diamond weight. It's a carat 16, but among yellow and white diamonds. And this mounting, two-tone gold, looks great. This is where you don't have to decide. We were just saying in the last yellow sapphire, I don't know, it looks good in yellow, it looks good in white. This has both colors of gold and two colors of diamond to go with it, and a finished under gallery here. And there's only one, and we'll mark this down as well. Now the diamond weight is far exceeding the last here. Carat 16 overall. It's wedged in the yellow diamonds into the side. They're tucked into the middle. These white diamonds that go along the edge are actually turned and curved a bit, so you end up seeing them from the profile, and that finishing is so nice. Makes it extra, extra comfortable on the hand. Take a look at it on the hand. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Always rare to get a marquise cut in a yellow sapphire. We're so proud to bring this to you tonight, and it's got to be marked down because I think at this point, you loved the value. It's ironic. It took forever to get that yellow sapphire out the door. It finally went. Then we got people missing out. Here's option number 2. I'll bring it from $39.99, much less. One caller takes it. It's another onesie. Yep. We got so many of them here. So again, inviting you always to dial in. Even before you see the price, it gives you that first in-line opportunity. And it's not even $29 or $19.99. I'm only doing this because I feel like it's necessary to really help everybody who missed out on the last. We brought a value on the last one. We got to really do the same here, even though it's got a lot more diamond weight. Keep that in mind. We'll blow it out for $1,499 only. $1,499 for this yellow sapphire with the yellow diamonds. And remember, this gives you far more diamond weight and the upgrade of having the yellow and the white together, which is extraordinary, isn't it? And then, finally, we're going to get to that ruby. We're going to get to the ruby ring and a ruby necklace to follow. So 2 great options in ruby pieces tonight. Then, of course, our last 43 minutes is on schedule here, so it's time. Let us know on that one, $14.99. The last one took a minute, and then, of course, a lot of people missed out. So don't think that that's necessarily going to stick around. I would highly doubt it does at a price like that. It is a good time to say yes on all these values. Everything has been marked down. It's what we do every Monday, so make a point to be with us on these incredible Monday nights and really every night. I mean, we do special things all of our shows, but we're really excited about just, again, welcoming in Mondays in a new week. And, of course, almost the unofficial kickoff to summer. So here we go, and that's going to be, okay, $14.99. That's here at the moment. Still also want to remind you we do have pink diamonds and white diamonds. We'll try to get that in here. I know we're all anticipating that ruby. So let's get to item number 112-2209. The marquise is here, and there's the ruby. So as I was saying, a lot of times I think we get a little bit caught up in what everyone else is doing in ruby, and we're comparing price tags to other rubies. If it's not Burma, hear me out on this. I want to give it a little extra polish before we show it up close. 88 points, though, is the size. Maybe we don't have the information on this one yet, so I want to start there. 88 points on the ruby, 65 points in the diamonds. A wider band ring that has a lot of detail, a lot. There's cutout detailing to the wider band through the middle. It reminds me a little bit of a variation of our raindrop ring that's so famous. And then it's got diamonds top and bottom that are each bezel set, textured bezels around those round brilliants. And then the side, look at what's happening here. Do you see how that platform up top center is elevated? You get the ruby set at a subtle angle. It's 2209, 14K, love the ruby in the middle. It's a light 1 carat. It's got all the glow, but that's the difference. It's Burma, $20,000 a carat Burma. That's what you don't see. Mozambique's most of what you see out there today. Most of the time, if no one can tell you the origin of a ruby, well, usually if I wanted to go through a whole GIA type diatribe, I would give you the whole rundown on what origin usually dictates what color. Because red is not usually what you get in ruby. It's a secondary color. Some are orangey red, some are pinky red, some are purple red, some are brown red, some are more just burgundy oxblood color. The whole deal with Burma is that it's a blue red. So it's a very specific type of ruby you get. And usually you can look at the secondary hue of a ruby and know then where it came from pretty much. I mean, if you're just, well versed on rubies. And before we run down that whole list, most of what's available today is Mozambique. Mozambique has been producing, to their credit, some decent rubies, some rubies that are lovely, but they're not Burma, and that's the thing. And you've really got to be mindful of the fact that a lot of rubies out there have got a lot that's left to be desired when it comes to the color. This is your blue red, and look at how just absolutely diamond-like its glow is. It's going on the hand here. It does have quite a bit of gold weight here, and I thought with the texture and the detail and the beauty, I mean, it really looks like an important ring and an important design. Yes. Hi, Mary. Mary in Texas. How's she doing tonight? What'd she get? Oh, good. Thank you. I love that ring. Thank you, Mary. We'll have it right out to Texas for you, and thank you so much for shopping with me tonight. And I think, is it true that our yellow sapphire marquise cut is still here then? All right, so marquise is still here. Just a little heads up and reminder that we moved on, but that one is still here if you'd like to grab that for under 15. But here we go with the ruby deal. Major value. I know. It's a newer, different type of mount. I gotta say, we had this one when it first got debuted. It was sitting here at a pretty penny. And that was $49.99. And guess what? It's still here. Probably not surprising. It's a $5,000 TVON ring. It's still a $5,000 TVON ring. It's just we're not asking that tonight. So how simple can I make this? Well, the answer is start dialing, because I'm going to make this really affordable. Really easy, really affordable, really just a lovely ruby that has those blue reds. It's out of Burma. We know that. We deal with the older sourced material so that we didn't have to abide by the new price tags it gets after nearly 2 decades of sanctions. The prices have gone a little wonky. They've gone crazy. It's always been an expensive stone. It's always the best ruby in the world. It's just after nearly 2 decades of sanctions, and that means literally prohibiting importation of the material to our country that we live in, it's really put a burden on the price tags. And so an already expensive stone is now even higher than it's ever been, because we went essentially all those years without being able to get it, and it's only become more scarce in the mining overall. So it's really tough to get your hands on. We're going to do better than $49.99. I'm going to blow it out. We're at the end of our show here. We're only about 38 minutes or so left, so we don't have a lot of time. We've got some great jewelry still to show you. This one's got to go. What if we take this whole ring with all the opulence of that band, and the cutouts and the diamonds, and it's almost like it's a layered piece too. It's got actual layers of gold and diamonds. Do you see that? It's actually like very statuesque, the way it's put together, the way it's set up like this. There you have it. It's a really good look. The cutouts with the diamonds, not only on the top and bottom borders of the ring, but also interspersed throughout the cutout detail through the center. That's really attractive. It's just, it's unique. It's different and unique, and it's bold, and it's not going to be even $2,000 or $19.99. Doing a lot better than that for you right now. This is just that moment where it's been going on throughout the show. We understand that and we know that, but when you see something like this and you realize it's under 2, and then I take it under 15, and then you're thinking, uh-oh, she's going really wild, and then I take it under $14.99, and we just say, let's move it. Let's get this one a home once and for all, and then we'll even have a necklace that will work with it. that will look great next to it, around it, be a great gift idea. We have July, it'll be here before you know it. This is July's birthstone. All that, we know it's the king of gems anyways. Look at this necklace we're gonna bring out. If that's not a match, I don't know what is. Look at the perfect matching there. The necklace will be even more affordable. Stay with me. We're gonna do better than $14.99. First caller can have it for $1,399 only on the ruby ring you see there. And then we are gonna be moving along. We don't have much time. We need requests. We still, by the way, have the Russian demantoid, if you missed that earlier. A beautiful 65-point Russian demantoid in a bridge. That's still hanging out. We have this ruby, which I'll try in the hand one more time. Then we're gonna show you the gorgeous necklace. Oh, you're gonna love this ruby necklace. I'm gonna see if we can't make, I must admit, we have not seen a ton of affordable tonight in the show. Affordable is different than values. I usually qualify affordable as like under $1,500, right? Under $1,000 maybe. We haven't seen a lot of that. I'm thinking we're gonna bring out the ruby necklace and I'm gonna do something wild for you. And that, just think about the ring as we go ahead and show you. I'm gonna get the necklace prepped here and ready to go because the necklace has diamonds around the ruby, but also in bezels. So you're getting a very important necklace. We're gonna see who's got this ring. Think about the ring as we show you, oh my goodness, the necklace to match. Stop everything you're doing and take a good look at your screen right now because this ruby is everything. And I'm gonna do something special for nearing the end of our show. It's item number 112-4146. So glad you're here tonight. I would hate to think about anybody who's missing this night with these values. This is where it's all at. And we've got a ruby, 56 points. I have a couple stones that happen to have the spot on perfect glow and clarity. I'm gonna zoom back a little bit for a minute because I want you to see there are 2 diamonds right here. Bezel set, about 1.5 inches or maybe, yeah, about 1.5 inches away from the center. Just want you to keep that in mind. We're gonna get you full adjustability with your lobster claw chain. I love this. It's even got the best closure in the biz. And it has a diamond weight of 11 points. That's gonna be the halo around it. Now I know, keep in mind, this is as far back as we zoom. I just need to show you those diamonds. You're gonna see it on the neckline, you're gonna see it all the different angles, but let's come back in and take a look at this ruby with all that gorgeous glow and clarity, much like we just saw in the ring, so they do match up together. But here's what I would also recommend doing. There aren't 50, there aren't 15, and I don't have 10 of them. It's our rare occasion where we're gonna have a couple available for somebody, for some of you to get, but there aren't enough to go around when I reduce this price the way I'm going to. That's the beauty of what we get to do, especially near the end of the night here. We know that this value is going to be everything and then some. Remember, you get full adjustability at 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. So all the classic lengths that we like to wear as ladies in our necklaces, they're all there. They're all built in. You got it all together. It's diamond haloed east-west set. It's the look right now. Station necklaces are everything right now in high-end jewelry. You're getting the extra diamond weight. I don't know if they actually, to be honest, I don't know if they included those in. They usually don't. So that diamond weight is indicative of the halo. Unlikely, I don't think it includes those extra bezel set diamonds you have. Either way, we'll call it a minimum in diamond weight, but white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you still get your option there in the gold color choice. And these are the necklaces that really make layering a breeze too, because the station styles are great for that, because they always stay centered up. They always sit with a little bit more if you've got a diamonds by the yard or regular chain. These give you a little more presence with that gem present in the middle. And it's really a roval stone too, which is a more fancy cut. I love it with the ring. Let's show them together. Get you great value. I try to have a little bit of something for everybody in every show. This fine jewelry world, let me be honest, it doesn't make it easy to have affordable jewelry in today's jewelry world. And when you start bringing top quality stones in ruby like this, I want to show you what it looks like from a distance away so you can gauge the size. I popped the ring on as well so you can still see them together. And there's the necklace. Here's the ring, still available, I do believe, if you'd like the ring. There's the necklace with those diamonds, diamond cut chain. How about adjustability? Right there, there's your lobster claw. 16, 17, and 18 inches, all built in. Great for gifting for that reason. And not gonna be $9.99. Let's be honest, that's gonna blow it out right now, but $9.99 not gonna be your price tag. Let's take it on over to the neckline as well. Show you what it looks like from a further distance away, just to really gauge what that looks like. And how about, can we just shout out that stone again? The color and the way that's glowing. I love the way that you can obviously Maneuver it at any length you want. That's really important. So higher or lower on the neckline, but how about that glow from a distance away that you're getting? That's the same glow we saw in the ruby ring that I've got on there. So you take your pick, one or the other, but they match up beautifully together. Back to the hand, we're going to go here, and it's not even $9.99. $8.88, $7.77. I love that price. It's a lot of savings on a ruby necklace when there are diamonds, and also if you own the DBTY, there's a natural match that this gives you, a natural coordination with those diamonds that are extra bezel sets there. How beautiful would that be layered up with your diamonds by the yard? Maybe your diamonds by the yard sits a little higher on the neckline and this sits a little bit lower, and they nest together. It's unheard of value already, but let's take it lower anyways. Let's make it even better. The very first callers on the ruby necklace, which will lie around the corner, is going to be only $699 for the ruby necklace, and don't forget the ring is only $13.99. So now that means you could get the whole set for a little over $2,000. And we got a Congolese tourmaline coming up as well. Okay. How do you spell that? Okay. You got it. The what? Oh, okay. Oh, they're paired up with other stones, right? Yes, we'll do that too. All right. So necklace, $6.99. Ring, $13.99. Tourmaline coming up for a request. We've got a Congolese tourmaline. We better get to it. We only have 30 minutes. Here we go with the necklace. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of $6.99 for a necklace like that. That's beautiful. Here we go. Congolese tourmaline. I believe Lovis, that's going to be it. Here we go. This is going to be it. This is the Congolese tourmaline. Oh my goodness. Blues and greens to the, yeah. See, most of these lately have been giving us more green, more 60-40 or 70-30, green to blue. This has got that real nice 50-50 blue to green ratio. It's going to be item number 11235552. That's a good one. And it's a 212. It's the 212. Keep calling the necklaces, by the way, just because we moved on. I found out we're getting a lot of requests here at the end, so I want to make sure we have enough time to cover all that. And here we go. And here is, yeah, let's mark it this. It's a 212, and it has 92 points in the double halo of diamonds. Well, it's a request. It's a one only. The last time we had a request on a one only a few minutes ago, we had a lot of people miss out. So come on in on the early side. Then we're going to show you some tanzanite earrings that combo up with other stones, which are so much fun. We'll show those to you. But here we are first with our 212. Blow it out. $14.99 is your price tag on that beautiful Congolese. It's really 50-50. It's blues and greens together. Then you get the double halo. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Wow. Yeah, Paraíba eats your heart out, because that really does give you the look of a Paraíba without that price tag. Because I have a 212. I have a 228. It's 15 grand. If you get copper bearing, you know, which this may be, we might find out one day down the line that it is. Well, then you would just even have a bigger value that's already there. But if it's not, it's still a beautiful, clean, bright blue-green tourmaline that looks for the world like this famed signature style we get out of the Paraíba and the Mozambique and the Nigeria mines, right? That means Brazil and Nigeria and Mozambique. And now we've got new Congolese material that, who knows, when that comprehensive testing is done one day, we might find out that that has copper content. It certainly has a lot of the visuals of a copper-bearing stone. We can see that. And here it is. Thank you. That is sold. Now I've got to find, I'm going to give you a look at something while I find those tanzanite earrings. Take a look at this. This is a yellow diamond. Just want to put it out there. It gives us one of our largest diamond weights of all time. It's going to be 332. It's 112-1648. Just want to see if we've got anybody thinking about a big pear shape. Congolese is spoken for. Going to grab those tanzanite earrings by request for you next, and we'll share those. Oh, is it the hoops that we want to see? Do we know if they're requesting more of a hoop or a stud? I'll start with the emerald cuts. Let's start with more of a little stud meets drop that we have here first. And then, oh, this is my favorite combination. I just love this look together. So we'll hold off on that for just a moment because I want to show you, wow, this is actually going to sit where the tanzanite's at the top. And then this tourmaline, which is actually a modified cut, is actually going to be at the base of the earring. That's how they're intended to sit. Now, there's a post that's really more or less, yeah, you can maneuver it if you want to. You could probably wear that a variety of different angles and ways and directions, but how about that? If I angle them like this, it's a little easier to see the red flashes that these emerald cuts bring. So I'm going to try to do that. It's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 7. Aren't they pretty? This is actually a backing that's actually going to be 18 karat gold with silicone around it. So it just makes it easier to grip, and it makes it a little larger as well. And you know how these little butterfly backings can be a little bit tough to deal with sometimes. They're just, you know, when they're smaller in size, they can be a little slippery. So it's just nice that you have this backing that makes it a little bit easier to maneuver and fasten. Now the carat weight here on your emerald cuts is important. And these are still sitting at a slightly different angle. I'm trying my best, but there they go. There's perfect. So I just want you to see that they are matched to perfection. It's going to be 318. One more thing, they're 18 karat gold as well. So they're 18 karat white gold only. They do stay that way. They're designer style. It's going to start with this east-west set emerald cut that's giving you about a carat 60 each. This is a really good size. Then you have a modified trillion. That's a pink tourmaline. So those are not spinels. Yeah, they're actually tourmalines. They're like a rubellite color almost. And then they do have 26 points in diamonds, which is going to be your halo around the emerald cuts. They look great, don't they? That's a wild earring. It's a one only. I just think combinations like this really are exemplary designer styles. That's what we see. The tourmaline weight is 54 points. And you see they might look like trillions. They're a little bit more modified where the side facets are a little bit more angular. So instead of one triple, in other words, one facet that's exactly the same length on each side, they've got a little more of that almost like notched quality to them. So it's really impressive. And the length, I'm going to show you from a distance away here what they look like from afar. Here's what they're going to do. And I just think you can still, if you wanted to, I mean, it's all about how you put them on. If you wanted to have the tourmaline off to one side, left or right, you could do that. If you wanted to put the tourmaline up top, you could do that. You can really play, like that's all about how tight you put it on. If you put that post on really against the lobe, you can still position them how you'd like to. So it really is up to you as far as the length is going to be concerned and the direction they have. But this is what they look like size-wise. Figure a ½ an inch from top to bottom when you wear them that way. And then we're going to show you one on the ear here as well. Just hold one up really quickly. And again, I mean, have fun with them. Play with them. Maybe each day you just position them in a different way and they tend to look like a different earring when you do. But that's what they look like from a distance, just to also give you a further perspective on the size that you're getting, but really good flashes from those emerald cuts. And don't forget, we had an emerald cut tanzanite earlier as well that I think is still available that would work back nicely to these earrings. Let's go back to the wheel, take another close up, and we're going to blow them out. They're no longer, whoa, whoa, whoa. Last time I saw these, they were $39.99, and that's why they stayed. Got a huge markdown for our end of Monday night. End is near. Let's make sure you are getting a value better than even. Whoa, I cannot believe this. $2,000? $19.99, not good enough? We're going to go even lower right now. There is only one. They do stay as they are in the white gold, of course. And they are under $1,500 tonight. We'll make them $14.99. First and only caller. And then don't forget about the ruby collection. Ruby ring, ruby necklace, all still hanging out if you'd like them. I'm going to recap the Russian demantoid. So if you missed that earlier, you can see that one more time. And if you want those tanzanite tourmalines, how about it? Just a fabulous geometric earring. Really makes a statement, not just because of the color combination you have, but the different cuts together. Those are sold. Congratulations. I do have the pink diamond ring, though. Here it is, one you haven't seen except for a flash here and there. But there's something remarkable about getting this many fabulous pink diamonds, all in big round brilliance together. Thank you on those tanzanite earrings. Let us know if you have requests, because we're down to 24 minutes left in the show and we don't have much jewelry left. And let us know if you have any requests at all, anything at all, anything you need to see recapped. I did mention, I think we're going to recap the tanzanites that are left too. But this is our pink and white diamond ring. The item number here is 111-1653. That goes way back to a different era of designing and creating jewelry, which is going to really help you with the price tag. It also is a total of 68 points just in the pink diamonds, and I know they're enormous, aren't they? All individually larger stones, a full carat as well. You know, it's interesting. I think that visually, and this goes back to what we talk about a lot these days with bezel set stones. Bezels make it look bigger. I mean, they do. They really do. I don't care if it's white diamonds or here we have pink diamonds. When you add a bezel, especially with a bezel that frames the stone in the same color. We saw it this weekend. All weekend long, I had bezel set diamonds. I had these big white diamonds. They were bezel set in white gold. The diamonds looked double the size. The same thing's happening here, because I think a lot of people are thinking the same thing. How could that be 68 points of pinks? The pinks look far larger than the white diamonds. That has a lot to do with the fact, and don't get me wrong, they're large pink diamonds, there's no doubt. But they look larger because of the bezels in the rose gold. Take a look at the ring up close again, and we'll show you what you get here size-wise. It's a big squared off style. Every diamond is around. All the pink diamonds, bezel set to perfection. And then we're going to show you that also creates a nice smooth surface to the top of that ring. And the white diamonds along the sides, you're not going to really feel much to that bead setting either. So you've got a lot of comfort built in. 168, it's finished beautifully as well. You can see all those bezels in the back, how they're combined together. So it gives you the look where you see a little negative space through it as you look at it straight on, but they are all soldered. All the bezels are soldered together. This is what it looks like on the hand. Here's the size. That's really important because it's a nice, big, sizable kind of piece here. And you can see how the square, I might actually just bring a ruler up to it too, so you can see it measured here and really get an idea of how this is going to be size-wise. It's going to give you a full, like 3/4 of an inch almost in your squared off design that goes across the top. That's really important. Really well done. And it just means something. It means something to get the really, really big individual round brilliance. And Pam, Tony sent me your request. I'll do that for you. I'll tell you what, blow it out right now. We're going to help you right now. It's going to be, wowza. Well, I'm going to show it to you here. It is a $49.99 ring. There it is. Should be. Those are all individual large stones, every one of them. Let's go ahead and take another look at it close up. I'm going to do my discounting for our Monday night like we love to do. We got 20 minutes left. 20 minutes. And I don't know if this is sold. I think it's sold already, but I'll show it anyways. We've got the Fawn diamond. I'm going to put it on the hand here really, really quickly. Just get that request out of the way here. That's what that mounting looks like on the hand. I hope it's sold. I think it's sold. Certainly thought I heard it did. I'm not sure. But either way, just showing that on the hand there one more time. That was that really interesting, very unique Fawn diamond that we had in 1 carat size earlier. Think it's gone. Check with your operators because sometimes things go awry. Who knows? But let's take another look at the pink and the white diamond ring. And this one is going to be better than $49. Half off is $2,500, and I'm loving that. But if we can go lower, we're going to go lower. So let's make it so, and let's give you a better value than even $2,000. Drop it down to $1,999 for a carat 68 in super significant diamonds, especially the pinks. They all are. But it's really when you've got, what about maybe four times, we got maybe about 20 diamonds approximately. I mean, I could sit here and bore you to tears by counting them, but about 20 pink diamonds there of slightly different sizes of round brilliance, but it's the bezels that make them look so incredible, and that's the deal. I mean, obviously they're big stones, but they look much bigger than they even are. So you get a really important presence to the ring. It's under $2,000 tonight. And we do have our last call. By the way, who picked up the tanzanite and tourmaline earrings? I'm so excited. Those are beautiful. Mary, I can't wait for you to get those. I'd love to hear what you think of them because they're some of my favorites I've ever shown. I'm loving the combinations of tanzanite with other stones, but that combination, very special. I'm going to do a little recap because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, do we still have the round and the emerald cut tanzanite here? Is that what okay, so we still have the round, the emerald cut, and the yellow sapphire marquise. Because I hate showing people's pieces. Sometimes I just don't hear about pieces that go though. We have the emerald from earlier, the carat 73, and the demantoid. So I'm going to do a little recap for you, which sometimes helps for people that joined a little bit later in the show. We like to do a little recap. So we'll do that and show you what we have left tonight in rings. And 2 tanzanites. Amazing. 2 tanzanites. So, okay, let's say yes. Oh, okay, good, good. You got it, Pam. Well, I'm not in charge of shipping, but I'll do my best. I don't run the shipping department. It is the only part of this place that I don't have really any hand in. But I will do my best, Pam. I help out with all the other aspects, but not that one. But tell you what, guys, $19.99, but because they're here much different hours than I am. Very different. All right, let's get a move on here. We've got a very special wheel of recaps. I'm just excited we have 2 tanzanites still to show you. We got 2 of our tanzanite blowouts. We've got the marquise yellow sapphire. Don't tell me we're going to leave this pink diamond up here. Should that still be part of the recap? It may be. Then we've got the emerald. I loved this emerald earlier. I'm so excited about this. So $19.99, you choose. Let me just start here. That stone, that has to have been missed because there's no way this stone could possibly still be available at the end of this show. Yes? It already sold. Oh, that's why I ask. Let's start here. And then you'll double check all these for me because I don't want to be showing someone else's piece. Sometimes though, guys, I don't hear about pieces selling. So forgive me. But here we go. This is the round. Now I also have an emerald cut. The cushion is gone, but we have a round and an emerald cut Blue Wing Block D, 7 karat plus, still available. They are $34.99 a piece. There are 2 other pieces I want to share with you before we go to our new pieces. This is one of them. It's a yellow sapphire. You know what I'm deciding? I think I'm going to put that in the middle and these 2 on the sides, and we'll zoom back a little bit. But that is our Marquise yellow. We got that one under $1,500. It's only $14.99. These are one-onlys. When they are gone, they're gone. Nothing I can do about it. Can't bring them back. I also, actually, we're going to make that, let's bring that yellow sapphire back. Because you know what? And I mean just back to the rear. Because I'm also going to bring you a fabulous demantoid. Now, this was much earlier in the show, so you may have missed it. It's the 65-point round Russian demantoid in the bridge mounting. That bridge mounting does have a lot of diamond weight as well. 95 points in the diamond weight. And that's, still, you know what? Same price as the yellow sapphire. What is going on? So we have the same price side to side. So the rings on the left and the right are the same price. And the rings on the front and the back are the same price. That would be $34.99 for your choice of the tanzanites, or you can take either the demantoid or the yellow sapphire, and they are only $14.99 a piece. How about that? So our little recap of 4 here, and the pink diamond sounds like it's verifying right now. That is a very special one. And here we are looking at one of our best recap wheels I think we've seen in a while, and the good news is they're still hanging out. They're still here for you, and they're amazing, but I would rush to the phone lines if you'd like any one of them. They're extraordinary examples. They really, truly are. So do not miss out on those, please. They are beautiful. $14.99 for the yellow sapphire. That's that big, 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 gorgeous Marquise cut with the yellow and the white diamonds all around it. Then, of course, we have the demantoid, 65 points in that demantoid in the center. That comes with 95 points in diamonds. Amazing piece. We're going to do, also, I think our rubies are available, the ruby necklace for $6.99. Flash that for you as well. And then anything else you'd like to see, let us know if you have any other requests we can bring out. Oh, you know what? Since the emerald sold, I just realized something. Never mind. I've got pieces from the first hour that I wasn't even regarding. Here are the black and white diamond earrings that we had earlier. Black and white diamond hoop earrings, $999. There's only 1 pair. They do have to stay in the yellow gold, but they have that big black diamond presence that's in the middle, basically set between 2 rows that open up and hold that black diamond in place. Those are your white diamonds. White diamonds is 55 points, and the black diamonds are 215. So big total overall diamond weight of 270 in size in 1 pair of hoops, $999. It's the last pair of black diamond hoops we have. And I know those are very versatile styles as far as what you could wear all the time, especially if you're a hoop collector, how great that would be. I do want to move this tanzanite back so we can make room for something else we had earlier, which, correct me guys if this one sold, but I don't think it did. We had a platinum setting with a gorgeous Colombian emerald, and I'm going to add that to the mix of our recaps, and then we'll show you everything. This is the emerald in platinum. Not only in platinum, but platinum chain comes with it as well. Diamonds around your emerald. Look at how the emerald differs from demantoid. So even if you thought that that's a traditional green, you see here the demantoid's really the neon green, and then the emerald is more of a classic true, well, as we call it, an emerald green. There's a pretty distinctive, when we use that terminology in real life, whether it's gems or not, I think it conjures a certain image of a green color, but this is that beautiful deluxe emerald. So you've got the emerald piece, that's a pendant and chain, so you get the full necklace all together. That, by the way, is only $12.99 for platinum and an emerald and diamonds with the chain included. So all of that necklace, the full-on necklace, makes gift giving a breeze, $1,299. Two options are $1,499 in our yellow sapphire and a demantoid. Don't forget about that. Really cool pair. That's how the show started with the black and the white diamond earrings. They're $999. And then we also have the two tanzanites, which are each $34.99. So tell me which one you love. We'll help you out. I would anticipate that this recap wheel will go this right here. I still can't believe $12.99. Did I really do that? And that's just an unbelievable value for an emerald of that quality, and in platinum, and with big diamonds. So how about this? We'll just spend another 60 seconds on this recap wheel. Yes. Oh, good. Oh, Kathleen, thank you so much for calling. That's awfully nice. She says, apparently she already has a round tanzanite from us. She says it's similar. And she says it's gorgeous, and I would agree. Kathleen, thank you so much for the call. I appreciate that. So take it from Kathleen. Don't need to take it from me. Take it from Kathleen, who sounds like she has a similar stone. That is gorgeous. It really is. And there's nothing like, I mean, Kathleen would probably agree with this as well. Probably even surprising how much even better it is in person than it is on camera. That's what we hear overall. It's an overarching theme with our Blue Wing Block Ds that once they get in real life lighting, like at home, in front of your eye, on your hand, somehow they get even better. I know it doesn't seem possible that they could look any better than they do right here, but they do. We hear that so often with our Blue Wing Block Ds, and that's because neon stones don't need a lot of light, and right now it's in a lot of light, and yet the color only becomes truly richer when you see it in a little bit lesser light. So it really is one you're going to be wowed by. If you already like the look on television, you're going to really like the look even more so in person. And then do let us know if you have any final offerings here, requests, anything we could bring out from the vaults. We would love to do it in our last few minutes, but we are down to 11 minutes and I don't want to leave anything here. This wheel's too good. $9.99. That's a pair of earrings. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, am I looking at two rings there? Or what am I looking at? That's a pair of hoop earrings. It's that front-facing, split style, black and white diamond hoop, total spectator look there, yellow gold only, and they're under $1,000. That's the only thing up there that's under $1,000. So hoop earrings, one pair only. When they go, they go. The next price up would be the pendant. That's the pendant in platinum. That's an emerald and diamond pendant with chain. That's going to be $12.99. Then the next price up is either your demantoid or your sapphire. Yellow sapphire looks like a yellow diamond, does it not? It really does. It is uncanny, the resemblance that a really good yellow sapphire will look to a good yellow diamond, and that's what you have there. $14.99 for the yellow sapphire or the demantoid garnet. And then you've got your tanzanites, the Blue Wing Block Ds, museum reserves, 7-carat plusers each, and they're $34.99. So all you have to do, and Tony's kind enough to put up the price range up there on the screen, we're going to give it a final 60. I get it. If we're done, we're done, we're done. But we have 10 minutes left of the show, and we obviously want to get all of those pieces that have had full presentations tonight, want to get them home before it's tomorrow, and people are calling in, and a lot of people don't realize that as the show goes off the air here in 10 minutes, usually then another flurry of phone calls. You have no idea how long we are here every night taking orders well after the show ends. So that means that pieces like this that are recaps, that are kind of holdouts for the show here, they do end up going. So if you're waiting for the following day, or if you're waiting for the next show, which is until Wednesday, you're going to be missing out likely on those items. So we'd rather you just take what you love and get them now, make sure you get them to your collection, and you still, all these discounts, you still have a money back guarantee on every one of them. So that's important. And let me know what we can do. If try things on, bring up the item number again, give you all the info. But this is our last call. So 9 minutes left in the show, 40 seconds left on the recap wheel. Just think that I wouldn't recap anything if I didn't really feel strongly that it should go at its value. And with the values that those are, they should go, yes. You got it. Black diamond earrings going on again. You know what, Tony, maybe we should just, this was a long time ago that we brought them out. So maybe we just bring up the information again as I show them on the hand here first. It's 1110-836. That's the black diamond split style hoop earring. Here's what they look like first of all from this angle, and then I'll go ahead and pop one on for you too. But they're 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. Jason, they do stay in the yellow gold as is. They are $9.99. You get 270 total weight in diamonds. Very large individual carat plus black diamonds set between the split, and then it's just a really easy lever back. See how it just hinges here? It opens up, post like normal, and then it clicks closed. I'll go ahead and pop one on here for you as well so you can see it. Just give me a second to pop it on, take my own earring off, put it on, there you go, and I'll straighten it out for you. That's what it looks like on. So you really see how it splits there, and it opens up just enough for that black diamond to almost like, it looks like it's floating or hovering or tension set right there in between your two rows. And see how they split? So they start at the top as a point and then they come out and you've got your black diamond, which looks incredible, doesn't it? So black and white diamonds, I think you're gonna wear those a lot. So enjoy them if you get them, $9.99. Let's go back to our wheel. Does that help out? 3/4 inch and just again, really easy hinged closure on those earrings. And they're still here. Sure, which one can we try on, Jess? Pink and white, you got it. Pink and white diamond ring from a few minutes ago. Let me go and pop that on the hand again. 111, 1653. We'll take a look at that on the hand here next. That was going to be the 68 points in the pink diamonds bezel set with the 1 carat in the white diamonds. So 168 overall right there. And that would be for $19.99. So if anybody would like that, yes. Wow, Kathy in New York, brand new register. Where in New York? New York, New York. The city's so good, they named it twice. That one? Love it, yes. Yes. The emerald ring? Okay, got it. You got it. So Kathy that picked up the emerald, we'll go ahead and show that to you next. This one's on the hand first, somebody, I think that was our new register, right? So, and then we've got another request for? Brenda, we got a Russian demantoid necklace to show you next. I'm going to go grab that emerald real quick, Tony, because I got to go get that from the sold area here. And this is for different Kathy. She picked up the emerald earlier in the ring, so here you go. This is the emerald. Oh my goodness, I still, yep, that has just never ceases to amaze, does it? That was 112-2894. It's already spoken for, but just wanted to try that on the hand one more time for her. That was down to $21.99. Just FYI, there's your information. Carat 73, 59 points in diamonds, and it is a bridge mounting, and that one is already spoken for. We'll go back to our recap wheel. Shall we show 1113092 for Brenda? Yes. Black diamond earrings are sold. Thank you so much. I'll grab those. And then we're going to show, I've got a Russian demantoid necklace. This looks very similar actually to the ruby style that we had, but it's a new piece here. It's, whoa, is it affordable? Are you kidding? 1113092. I'm going to show it on my hand here, and then we'll get it up close and show you on the neckline. It starts with a Russian demantoid. This would look great with the bridge ring we have sitting in the center of that wheel too. It's a 4.5 millimeter Russian demantoid. What a shame we don't have a carat weight on it. It's approximately, I would say it's approximately 40 or 50 points. I mean, figure it's a light half carat. And it's 4.5 millimeters, 33 points in white diamonds, including the bezel set diamonds, much like the ruby necklace had. It does have adjustability, Brenda, or anybody else who would like it. There's going to be 16, 17, and 18 inches. And it has the lobster claw closure. And you get to change the gold color. And it's 3092. It's a 4.5 millimeter stone. I can't give you a carat weight, but I got 4.5 millimeters, which should be equivalent to about a half carat or a light half carat. 33 points is the diamond weight. We'll do any gold you want. I only have this one, and I'm making this easy. I'm looking at a $29.99 price tag on the bag. Tony, I'm going to take it over to the neckline and show everybody there because we are really running low on time. So I want to make sure that we get everybody their requests and also help you out with anything else on the wheel. That gives you just a size perspective there from a distance away, but you can see how beautiful and another stackable or layerable style. Then I want to show it on the hand, but then I also take it up close so you can see the quality of the demantoid that really matches the quality we saw in the ring. They are truly a match. So let me do that. And I realize we have a lot of different pieces up here, but let me just show you next to the demantoid ring that we had in the bridge. You can see the color is really similar too. Obviously the cutting be the same in the round. So the necklace, what I'll do is this. We'll just make the necklace really easy as we go back to the hand here. First time you're seeing it. Tonight, by request, I'll make it $999. So a $2,000 savings on a demantoid and diamond station style necklace that could not be a better value. We just saved you $2 grand. So $999 on that one in white, yellow, or rose, and you just saw the ring. Actually, what I'm going to do is show you the ring here with it if I can. Let me just pop that ring on, but it also serves to show you if you're not sure what gold color you prefer, this is a good one here. There's the white gold. So when you see the ring in the white gold, maybe that helps you decide. The necklace is in the yellow gold. Remember, you have a choice on either. So you can always do the ring in any gold, and same with the necklace. But hopefully this helps you see how demantoid looks in the yellow in the necklace versus the white of the ring. So $9.99 for the necklace, $14.99. How about just getting the whole set for under $2,500? Does that sound like a plan? You could do that. Spend under $2,500 tonight, get the whole set of Russian demantoid, and I'm telling you, you don't have many opportunities to get anything in Russian demantoid for under $2,500. Now you've got a potential set here in the making for under $2,500. We have 3 minutes left in the show. The countdown is on. Let's go back to our recap wheel. Brenda, let me know if that necklace works for you or if we need to make something. But that's what we have in necklaces in Russian demantoid currently. There's a closer view of that ring. Let's not forget that beautiful emerald. An emerald in platinum in a necklace. I just don't get it. $12.99 for a Colombian emerald that looks like that. That's a beauty with a bit of a floral type style around it. And we got anything up there you want. The earrings are sold out. The black and white diamonds are gone. We do have anything up here. Remember, the emerald necklace is $12.99 in platinum. The demantoid necklace probably won't sit on its own, but I'll float it over this wheel here so you can see that one more time at $9.99. Let me know if you'd like. So if we add this, I know that one doesn't sit on its own, but there's that Russian demantoid necklace for under $1,000. What a value. And then, of course, $14.99 for the demantoid ring. $34.99 for either of the tanzanites. The yellow sapphire marquise cut in the back is only $1,499 for this marquise. Yellow and white diamonds around it. We have the final minute 45 in the show. Don't forget, we don't see you guys on Tuesdays. It's the only show of the week, or only day of the week we don't have a show. So it is, yeah, it's not the show to watch. Don't watch the Tuesday show. Yeah, it's irrelevant. But we are back Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time, so we'll see you then. Yes. Oh, okay. That's no problem. Yes. Emerald necklace. I'll put that on the neckline real quick. Sure. And actually, the item number on that one for you, Jason, was 1123419. Comes with an adjustable platinum chain, and here's what it looks like from a distance away. So there's the emerald. Oh, look at that. It's remarkable glow. It's a great quality stone. You cannot go wrong with that one. It's absolutely beautiful. So platinum chain, platinum setting, diamonds galore, and that's our emerald piece for you. That was $12.99. So the most affordable piece on that wheel left, and we have 55 seconds remaining. So let us know what we can help you with. And then again, we'll see you back on Wednesday. Don't forget about us. I know we're not here Tuesdays, but we're back with a wild show on Wednesday and Thursday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time. So we hope to see you back then. Let's take another look, and we'll get you another close-up on that platinum piece. Emerald, diamonds, platinum, and chain coming with it for free. It is such a beauty. And $12.99 verifying on that one. Let me know. It sounds like maybe our emerald, it may be back, the emerald ring that we had. Yes, it is. All right, so demantoid gone. Emerald ring here. So I don't have time to go get it, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Give us a call. We'll be able to sort everything out off the air here. If you want to give us a call, same phone number. We'll be taking calls after we go off the air in 14 more seconds. Thanks so much for being with us on this Monday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great Tuesday. We'll rendezvous back on Wednesday at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm Lauren Blair. Everyone have a great rest of your night. We'll see you back here Wednesday night. Thanks so much.